I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Good morning. Welcome. How you doing? Good morning and welcome to the All Signs. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hey Gigi, what's up? Hi Lindsay. Good morning, user 89230. Those are awesome numbers. What's up? Hi. What's up, Stoner Babe Essentials? How are you? Hey Lindsay, morning. Hi Lightseer Empress. What up? Oh, thank you. That's not. It is available in the Reflections playlist and that's the Archer original. And it's now the intro. It's cool. How you guys doing? Hey, Janet, what up? Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. What's up, Melissa? Give a welcome to the Mod Squad. There your concierge down in the chat. This was today for the week ahead. This has got some good vibes to it. Hey, Jessica. Hi. Hey, Corey. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Grand Rising. Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Gabrielle. This is an epic all signs because we're pulling on Mercury retrograde energy and we're pulling on the 1111 portal. So this is a lot of good stuff. You know what I mean? Right, girl. What's up? Hey, Crystal. Hi, Wendy. How's it going, guys? What is up, AF? What's up, Annalyn? How you doing? Hi, Crystal. Okay, we're going to pop up an announcement timestamp at 3:33 to let you know that Frankie and I talked over the weekend. If you're not following Frankie, check her out. Okay, Frankie's Tarot, 2 words, easy to find on YouTube. She's also on the homepage in the Archer Network, and she's in the link tree. You can scan the QR code. It'll take you right to it. But we talked, and we are going to be doing our collab for her birthday. All right, it's Frankie's birthday's all signs. All right, we're going to be doing that on Sunday, November 16th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right. So make sure you're subscribed to here and to Frankie's. And her and I were talking, and she goes, Archer, I just want to do like we did back in the good old days. Let's just hang out and read cards. No contest, no giveaways, no nothing. I'm like, all right, it's your birthday. It's your choice. And that means we get to do a Christmas giveaway here because I still got some awesome merchandise from Caitlin Petty. I still got the Dream Catcher from the Cosmic Closet in Nashville. I got tarot decks and stuff. So I'm like, I'm doing a Christmas giveaway right here at the channel. All you got to do is be subscribed. All right. We'll do that when we get closer to December and Sagittarius season. I'm going to hang on to everything and keep it just handy and packed up and waiting. All right. So stay tuned. Frankie is awesome. She has taught me so much over the years. If she needed to have a way to keep the energetical rhythm, she would say, let's teach this deck. She's a Scorpio. She's straight up awesome. Her birthday, by the way, is Friday, November 14th. So make sure you run over to her channel on Friday and pop a happy birthday anywhere on any comment on any of her videos. Pick one or pick your sun sign or your person's sun sign or whatever you want to do. All right. And we'll all make sure on Friday that we love bomb her comment sections with happy birthdays. What's up, Karen? How you doing? Island Lake, Illinois? Oh, nice. I've been to Illinois in a minute. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. How are you? Hi, Trish. Thanks for the gifts and the heart me's. Okay, so let's see, what else were we doing? Anything else I wanted to announce? Oh, about notifications. This spans across the entire YouTube community. After I had another chitty chat with AdSense and that, remember, the reason you're not getting notified on channels that you subscribe to, double check, of course, because when you default subscribe, it sets the bell to personal. All right, so you got to make sure it's turned to all. And then to help it, because there's so many channels releasing content and there's so many people watching content, that it's hard for YouTube's computers to keep up with all the notifications all the time. So if you go through your subscriptions and the ones that you don't need notifications to, turn them off, say subscribe. The ones you do, make sure they're on and they're set to all. It'll streamline the notifications you get. Like for me, I turn off all the stuff that's like the content creation when I'm having to do the producer stuff behind the scenes, because that's when I go and check it myself. But then the channels I subscribe to and the fun stuff that I do and the music and whatnots, those I keep the bells on. All right. So it might help. And then you start getting notified some more too. All right. And I was trying to think if I had anything else planned. Let's see, I mentioned that we're going to do a giveaway during Sag season here. We're doing Frankie and me doing the collab this Sunday, 16th. I think that's it. If I think of something else, I'll bring it up later. But thank you for being here. Consider subscribing. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll bring up the Jerry Lewis style Archer Lewis telethon. Edax, what up, girl? Girl, I got the wild tarot's out on the table now. I leave it out. It's part of the group now. It came out of the Jeep. It went from card deck to table deck. Should I use it for Gemini? I mean, if you guys have a certain deck you want me to use for certains, all right, deck request Gem to Pisces. Yeah, follow up. You can post it up down in the comment, and I'll use that deck for the sign. You know, we'll get them filled up, and then Melissa will keep me posted. And please hype, please like the reading. And what I was mentioning is we are working here to get us to 100,000 members in the family. All right, if we can do that by Christmas time, when I get the plaque from YouTube, I will wrap it up, and then we'll do a live stream, and we'll open it together. I won't even open it to sneak a peek at it. I'll leave it sealed, and then we'll just wrap it and open it, and we'll hang it up. And then we will do a super chat question and answer, and I will stream it to both TikTok and YouTube. No super chats required. I'm going to do like I do on TikTok, where I freestyle answer your questions until I can't talk no more. We'll take breaks if we need to, whatever, you know, hang out, chit chat. It'll actually be like a digital virtual meet and greet. All right. So subscribe, hang out and be a part, and like, hype the reading, and hang out and say hi down in the comment section in the chat. I love that you guys use the comment section here as like a Facebook post or a community group. You reply to each other, you talk and interact. We're a family, and I dig it. I know it takes me forever to respond to comments. I keep busy, you know, the cooking, the washing and stuff like that. It keeps me busy. But yeah, I love that you guys do it. And I try to get in and join in when I get the chances to as well. All right. Personal readings will be opening back up. Thank you guys for your patience as I work through the emails. I'm still working through this week on getting caught up to some. All right. And then I'll make sure to announce. I think Sagittarius season is going to be when everything just goes off the charts and the personal readings get opened back up. Scheduling's there. It's just going to be awesome sauce. All right. So stay tuned. And if you have emailed me and you haven't gotten a reply yet, because I've actually gotten a lot of them knocked out, I'm pretty proud of myself. But I will be getting to it. All right. What's up? Hi, sweet Stacy. Hi, Austin. How you doing? Hey, Christina. Hi, Colleen. Debster. What up, girl? Lioness. What up, Lioness? I Page of Swords and snooped on your channel. It's got some good stuff. And definitely subscribe to the Archer Network. Sunshine Tarot is over there, our main modest with the mostest. And we've got Frankie, Caitlin Petty, the source of all the awesome songs I use in the posts. What else is hanging out over there? Frankie, Caitlin, Melissa. The other Melissa. History Talk, History's podcast. And dude, Melissa, she just posted a thing on TikTok today about the Edmund Fitzgerald. And being from Michigan, we all talk about the Edmund Fitzgerald. I went to Belle Isle this weekend and checked out the Edmund Fitzgerald exhibit that was going on. It was really cool. So, and yeah, she posted. So check out History Talk. She does a cool history podcast, and she's gotten to meet Parks Stevenson of Titanic Marconi Room fame. Makes my Leo placement jealous. But it's okay. It's cool. So yeah, check all that stuff out. And then, was that leading up into anything else? I don't think so. I was thinking about something else too. I don't know. If it comes back, I'll let you know. It doesn't matter. If it popped out of my head, it wasn't that important. So anywho. All right. Hi, Dory. What up? All right, guys. You ready to read some cards? I know I'm missing something that I wanted to tell you guys. It's somewhere in the back of my brain up in this bowl of oatmeal. I don't know. If it pops up later, I'll say it. But we're cool. All right. Let's read some cards. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Things are going awesome sauce and everything's good. So, oh, hey, EF. What's up, Emil? Thank you so much. Thank you for the generosity. You are awesome. Spinny hugs. Thank you very much. Dude, this reading is sponsored by EF, Emil. I love it. Thank you. You're okay, Edex. Dude, I'm a Gemini, Mars, and Mercury. I get distracted super duper easy, and I love it. It's cool. Actually, I should stop blaming my placements for problems like ADHD. Okay, let's keep going. Emil, I always think of like, unless I'm actually pronouncing it wrong, because I always think of Emerald Lagasse with the bam when you show up. That was like a bam super chat. It's kind of cool. Okay, you guys ready? Because we got Mercury retrograde energy I'm going to pull on, and then we got the 11/11 portal energy I'm going to pull on. Scorpio season. There's a new moon coming up in Scorpio, entering into Sag season. But this is just the week ahead. You and them, whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, got you covered, etc. and so forth. And you guys ready? Let's do it. All right. Let's see here. Boom. Okay, cool. All right. Any deck up? Let's say deck requests. Aries and Taurus both would like the millennial deck. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I usually bust this out for career and finance, but the millennial tarot's actually got very good cards on it. I maybe I'll have to use these for some clarifiers this week, or this for the base point and mix the biblical tarot into. Ooh, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I love it. I don't decide anything until I'm getting ready to do the reading. So, but you got it. All right, Aries, you get the millennial tarot, and so does Taurus. Okay, cool beans. And if you do want to have a certain deck read for a certain sign, feel free to let Melissa know down in the chat, and we will post timestamps after live. All right, so Aries, let's get you started. Oh, dude, 77 in the chat. We are totally starting Aries at 12:12. I will completely milk it for that timestamp. So what you up to, Aries? How's it going? Hi, Aries. What up? Thank you very much for being here. Welcome in. Aries will be doing your individual live collective reading tomorrow on Tuesday, every Tuesday at 10 a.m. So subscribe, hang out, and be a part of the fam. All right. Thank you for liking and hyping the reading too. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Aries energy. Please think about your person, Aries. You guys want me to keep doing the Archer Spaghetti readings this week? Do you want like work and singles and love and all the stuff? I don't mind. I kind of like doing it. It doesn't put any boundaries on me. If you guys checked out last week's weeklies, I couldn't shut my pie hole for most of the readings. It was cool. They all got like really long. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. All right, Aries, let's go. Or somebody here, Aries, what Aries here is into tarot, or maybe even another tarot channel? That's cool. This is the tarot channel. The tarot channel's come to hang out to. So that's neat. Some of you guys might be online or thinking about it. Okay, we're using this deck for you this week. All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles, Aries. Let's do it. Ready? Let's do this. All right, here we go. Oh, I got them listed over on YouTube. There's a couple. And if Melissa stops by in the chat, Lisa, she'll pop you up on a couple of them. All right, let's see. All right, 2 shuffles, Aries. What do we got for Aries? Let's do it to it. All right, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Ooh, you are doing some manifesting using this Mercury retrograde energy it's got you in your head. I kind of dig this. Overall energy is the Ace of Swords. Some of you guys may do vision boards, or you've got some vision boards hanging up in your room. Feels like your manifestations are getting ready to happen. Judgment card and the Fool card. I didn't even say it, and it's right here before I even looked at the cards. Judgment card. You're using this Mercury retrograde to reflect internally on what you want. Do you want them to in your life? Because they're getting ready to reach out. It's like you almost feel it intuitively, and you're trying to decide, what am I going to do when they contact me? What am I going to do when they contact me? That Fool card tells me some of them already have. See, the 5 of Swords. Okay, so we got to talk about the gaslighting. 5 of Swords is the gaslighting card in the Millennial Tarot. That's got to be what they're working to overcome. 8 of Swords. Why do they feel like they can't? My hands are tied. What can I do? Strength card. I think they're working on it. Whoa. You guys are both having a little bit of a judgment energy. Taking the time to turn Judgment card. Look inward. Aries Scorpio vibes. All right, let's see what we got. Queen of Pentacles. Who run the world? You run the world. They kind of see you in a prominent vibe. 6 of Swords. The High Priestess. You don't even know, but on their side of the fence, they are working to see things from another perspective. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, maybe an Aquarius, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Let's see. The Lover's card. Hi, Gemini. The Queen of Wands. That's you. Justice card on the Emperor. Oh, cool. I do see things working out the way that you and your vision boards, whether you have actual physical vision boards or it's just up here in your head of what your idea is for what you want for the future with them, you're manifesting it for it to work out in your favor. I kind of dig that. Lover's card says it's been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster ride, okay? And it's not, I'm not picking on Gemini, which don't worry, Geminis that are here. I'll pick on Aries in your reading. Aries, you've got a lot of cross watchers checking you out. Okay, but it's simply because Cedar Point in Ohio has a roller coaster ride named Gemini. So it always makes me think about that. But that roller coaster was like one of their originals. So it's been there forever and it stood the test of time. I think this person really feels like they have to like hide their true feelings for you, but they're not wanting to. Queen of Wands on the High Priestess. I mean, they see you as a little bit of a baddie. It says so right on the card. You know what I mean? So they want to talk to you, High Priestess. They never opened up or showed you like the real, true, vulnerable them, right? Strong water sign energy at this point. But then Aquarius on Capricorn energy shows them seeing you in a bit of a Proverbs 31 type of a status. Because in the biblical tarot, Queen of Pentacles is Proverbs 31. It's like you're just focusing on your money. You're like, I don't even want to be bothered by this right now. They've set me off. I'm just this like Six of Swords. I need time to myself to process this and get my thoughts together too, because they never used to give me time to do that. The pressure was a lot. Some of you guys might even have moved and relocated. On a side note, side note, for the Aries that part does resonate, like moved and relocated, I'm being told that puts you like a single status, that there's somebody in your digital Six of Swords friend zone, Aquarius energy, that might be interested in you. So anyways, do with that what you will. Let's get some cards for everybody that's here. See, maybe I do got to include like some singles energies in the readings this week. I'll do relationships and I will do like, because even past persons, if you're still thinking about them, they're still thinking about you. That means they're a current person. You know what I mean? So, okay, we'll do some spaghetti reads this week. All right, give me more on this top row of cards, please. Some of you guys, you or them, could be born on the 6th. Seeing some repeating 6s. The 11th and the 4th is here. The 24th comes out, the 28th, and also the 8th. Judgment's back. I told you guys were both actually looking inward during retrograde to find your true selves. The Chariot. Some of you guys maybe, see the Chariot, van life. Either some of you guys did have to move or relocate, or they threw you out or something as a result of all this. Some of y'all chose to leave with the Judgment card on your own accord, and you're just like, I can't do it. But it's not over yet. You know, like it only came out maybe once or twice where they were truly vulnerable. Cancer energy, right? Like when they really wanted you to forgive them for something, you know? But then in the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, this is a bit of a connection. I mean, Pentacle energy is a mature, connected relationship when this works out. And the Two of Swords is like, to be honest, I don't know, right? Unsure of where this could go. But the Two of Swords, I do like it. Libra energy coming in, because that's the ability to still have some hope and faith that things will work out, right? This person is having a lot of hope and faith that you'll forgive them. I do believe we've had somebody working on their emotional maturity and stability in order to come in much more proper, okay? Could be an age difference for some of you guys. Let's see what's up with the second row. I like the vibes for Capricorn season for you two, Aries. I know it's just a week ahead. That Two of Swords also tells me that like the week ahead sets the tone or the pace or opens the communication doors, that by Capricorn season, things get very pentacly, very on track, very stabilized. Heads up, did you know next year you're going to make more money than you did this year? Cool. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you actually will kind of feel kind of blessed. Don't be that shocked. You're going to make good money next year. It's okay. It was a side note. 9 of Cups. This person does feel that meeting you was a blessing in their life because it did open their eyes to a lot of things. Interesting message off that 9 of Cups. Pisces energy is I'm hearing, I wish I'd learned these lessons with the person before Aries so that I could have treated Aries right. You know, that kind of a vibe. 9 of Cups. Some of you guys could be Aries, Pisces, cuspers. Scorpio just came in here too on the 6 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups for Cancer. Ooh, this is an emotional line of energy along with the Knight of Pentacles. See how long they've kept quiet about this on the 5 of Pentacles? Their emotions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, especially on the Justice card, Libra energy, they do fear they've taken too long to correct this. With how long it's been now, they're like, Archer, do you think Aries would even talk to me, or is Aries just going to go off on me? And I'm like, well, Aries, I don't see Aries going off on you, no. You know, but I could see with treating you this way, some of you guys, this could have been back to the point back around the ends of like the furlough times for the world. And you've been dealing with this stuff for a while for some of you guys. Some of you guys were engaged to be married, or were already in a marriage. Two of Cups says something about engagement photos. Oh, dude, or do that. They still have photos in their phone that they keep like Cancer energy, nostalgically reflecting back on. So their page of swordsing, not so much on your social media, but through their own photo gallery. Because I hear Casey Musgraves. I keep hearing Camera Roll by Casey Musgraves at the back of my head, along with the star card. See, you did ignite their healing journey. So it's like what you're going through is actually helping. Dude, I knew it. That's you. 3 of Wands, Aries energy. It actually is helping both of your guys' healing journeys, Aquarius and Aries energy on this. That's kind of cool. And I told you, look at them snooping around. Look at them in the evening, and they're on the bed. They got their phone out, their laptop out. They're backtracking. They're not in a bad way though. Oh, they're like, why did we have to have all this go, Archer? Couldn't we have just stayed in the happy fun times? And it's like, well, I mean, with that Gemini card, there's roller coaster energies. It's the ups and downs that life present itself. And when you go making a mountain out of a molehill, when Aries just wants stuff to move forward, then it can be a lot for both of you guys to process when it gets out of hand so quick. Wow. Libra energy is strong at the moment, along with Aquarius and Cancer. Somebody is born on the 24th, the 4th or the 2nd, the 9th, the 19th, the 5th, the 15th, 29th, and 26th comes out. Something about June 4th is a date that means something. I don't know why. But let me see about the outcome on this one, because the thing about it is that it's like they weren't fully healed or something. Like if there was a way that, if there was a way that they could have delayed meeting you and everything to a point that they were more king to the Queen of Pentacles, had their masculine and their feminine energies in check, then like this wouldn't have happened. Oh my gosh, and it's enough that it jumped my voice back about 3 decades. Sound like a teenager at Taco Bell. Sorry, sir, I dropped your taco in the deep fryer. If I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me. That's going to come out of my paycheck. Nothing against people who work for Taco Bell. You guys make my Mexican pizzas awesome. So it's cool. By the way, Aries, did you know you got like multiple people snooping on you? Just, you know. People you have been involved with, people you haven't been involved with. Some of you guys are already getting multiple exes texting you, like Mercury retrograde style, right? You're like, yeah, Archer, I've had 2 or 3 exes text me, right? All of my exes live in Texas. Anyways, and it's like, but not the one I want to text me, 5 of Pentacles, Taurus energy, right? If you haven't, heads up, your phone's going to be going off the Chizarts. Chizarts. I'm white. Anyways, oh my gosh, we're full circle. We're back to the Ace of Swords. Libra energy, the vision boards. Okay. Star cards back, 5 of Cups. Look at this, a transition. Shut the front door. This is cool. Aries, some of you guys are totally born on the 1st with that Ace of Swords stalking me. And ooh, I love that too. April Fool's Aries. You guys are awesome. I used to work for an April Fool's Aries. She was awesomeness. Oh my gosh, that's cool. World card. Check this out. I don't know why, but I just heard something about brunch after church. I'm down with that. That sounds cool, right? Anyways, 9 of Swords. The silence is getting ready to end. That World card and a Death card confirming the end of an ick chapter for you too. Scorpio energy just totally took over the chat. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they just literally leave their phone open on camera roll when they fall asleep at night. I know, it happens. They literally like fall asleep with the phone on their tummies. I know. They're making plans though. That's the thing. Because like they're making plans because like the way that like trying to keep the mask on was way too much. And you saw through it anyways. They know that. Star card. So they're coming out of this icky energy of, I don't know, I'm not ready. Just keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. And they're coming to the Queen of Cups where they've developed some real feelings for you. For those of you, the message I got, this might be really specific for some of you, the ones that looked at you and were like, well, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, or I thought I loved you, or I thought I was, wow, they are totally processing that emotionally. And Cancer energy on the Queen of Cups does bring in unconditional love, plus some forgiveness. That's what leads me to the vibes confirming that this is an apology that and a conversation that you guys have been working to manifest, wanted for a while, even almost to the point for some of you guys have given up. But the 9 to the second of cups, for whatever reason I chose that form of English, tells me that some of you guys are born on the 29th, or they are. But it tells me that the plan's coming in to take you to 11 cups, and it's the 11-11 portal. All right? Some of y'all could be born on the 11th. The plans that they're making, though, is like they've been actually wanting to talk about this for a while now, but because of that fear of the 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, that they've taken so long, right? That might be what's currently got them slightly delaying themselves, because they're like, I don't want Aries to yell at me. I'm like, Aries is not going to yell at you. Well, there's a lot of cross watchers. It's like I'm talking to both of you guys. That's kind of cool. Hey, Cappy Goat, what up? Lizzie, what up, Lizzie McGuire? The Pisces energy on this one, they're trying to like dream up some way of reaching out to you. For some of you guys too, on the Pentacle energies, they did use you for your money at one point, right? Especially those of you that had to hide your wallets or something, or your purse. So the thing on this is that they aren't feeling that way anymore. So it is a bit about emotional stability coming in. I think for some of you guys too, with all the cup energy here, they are still working to overcome an addiction, or they've just recently closed it off, okay? Whether it's drinking or smoking or whatever vice it is. I actually feel like it's gambling, like a sports betting and online digital stuff or something like that, right? When the Pentacles come back in on somebody who could be allergic to retail therapy, right? And you got bills coming in and they're spending the money. And then it's like, well, are you going to help with half the bills? Because we're staying together and we live together or whatever. Some of you guys could be common laws. And it's like, oh, well, I got $20 now. I get you next week. And it's like, well, hold it. It could even be that simple. But I say simple like that's really simple. That is not simple in any way, shape, or form. I know, right? But whatever this is, they're working to overcome this. That like the whole family was taken by it, suffered through it, and they're working to rebuild from it. So I think they might reach out to a mutual friend or a family member first to test the waters with all the emotional cards that are here, in order to check and see if there's a way to open the door and start fixing things. Strong water energy. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know why I wanted to say Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. That's Leo. No, wait your turn. You're after Cancer. Just a second, Leo. Hold on. Hang tight. Some of you guys are totally dealing with a Leo that really wants to talk to you. All right. Aquarius is here. That's more Scorpio. That's Aries, Gemini, more Aries, Libra. Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, more Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, and also Taurus. All right. So I hope that helps. Your reading tomorrow is going to be interesting to see if it picks up from this, or if they come in as one of the Mercury retrograders that are getting ready to reach out or already have. All right. So I hope that helps. Please hype and like the reading on your way out. And I'll see you tomorrow and every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern for your live individual readings. All right. So until then, I love you, Aries. Spinning hugs and peace and love. Aries vision boards are like really powerful right now. Thanks for being here, guys. Hi, Liv. What's up, Liv? How are you? Hey, Kathy. How you guys doing? What's up, AMG Crafty Creations? What's cooking? How are you guys? Where are my Michiganders at? What we got to organize like a hangout, like a tarot hangout for the Michiganders in the crowd. Anybody like 734-248 areas, stuff like that? Oakland County, things like that. We could hang out. Okay. What do we got up for Taurus? What's cooking for Taurus? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the millennial deck coming back. So we got an Aries Taurus thing going on. Hey, Shelby. Yeah, totally. We should it'd be cool, like Royal Oak or Fenton. And we could even go up like Auburn Hills. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. Plymouth. All right. If you guys do see me in the area, say hi. I don't bite. You can be like, Archer, hi. What's up? Usually you can find me at a Starbucks or something. Oh, Gabrielle, you are? Oh my gosh. We should start, I'll start a community post about that. We'll find some of our Michiganders to hang out and just have some fun. We did too, Shelby. We did. We still got like green trees and snow in Michigan. Some areas had some pretty good coverings. It's pretty out. It's kind of nice. It's cold, but it's kind of nice. And then I heard Kentucky got some and Tennessee got some, I've heard. It's even into like North Carolina and stuff. This front that's coming out of Canada, this is and this is something Mama T has been right about for 44 years now. If it snows before Sagittarius season, especially if it snows between her birthday on November 8th and my Scorpio grandpa's birthday, then especially if it's in the lower peninsula of Michigan, then it's going to be a serious winter. And we definitely had it here. And she has not been wrong once in 44 years. If there's no snow during Scorpio season, she's like, this will be an easy winter. And it is. But then like this one, she texted me yesterday and she said, it's going to be one of those winters. I'm like, yep. But that's not bad. Might be busting a snowmobile out again. I think taking snowmobiles in Tennessee mountains would be fun too. I still wanted to get over to the Silver Lake sand dunes. You know, I got a Jeep. All right, let's get ready for Taurus. Let's do it to it. Taurus. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, not doing the personals. Yep, but getting ready to open up. But Liv, we will do a couple of those. There's going to be a cards and coffee later today. That way you don't even got to send money through like a Cash App or nothing like that. If you got YouTube, Liv, come over there. It'll be, I release it at 4 p.m. You can bust like a $1.99 super chat, pop your question. I'll help you out. That way you don't even got to wait for the personals to open back up. I'm cool with that. You only are feeling desperate because it's Mercury retrograde and you're feeling his energy because he's getting ready to open up. Yeah, I don't know what time zone you're in. I'm gonna I release the cards and coffee on the channel at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and then I do them about 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Right. Your Pacifics. Okay, so subtract 3. If we're going from Eastern, then Central, Mountain, Pacific. So for you, it'd be 3 p.m., 2 p.m., 1 p.m. 1 p.m. on the YouTube channel. It'll pop up. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, perfect, Liv. Yeah, if in the Pacific time zone, it'd be 1 p.m. your time. That I still want to go to the West Coast too. All right, let's see, Taurus. Here we go. Taurus, let's put you at 3232 because that is like way too cool of a timestamp. All right. I know Forever Together. I know. I still just visit there. I'm still living in Michigan full time. Someday, I'm still thinking. I don't know if it's like if I want to go to Florida, or Tennessee, or Kentucky, or what. But I just go with the flow. Who knows where I'll wind up? I might wind up in Michigan forever. Who knows? It's cool. I just go where they go. But okay, Taurus. I'm gonna do a new timestamp. My ADHD. I wandered off. Hey, Bree. All right. How about 3303? What up, Taurus? How are you? Focus, Archer. Focus. All right, Taurus. Thank you very much for being here, hyping and liking the reading. And we will be doing your live collective reading tomorrow and every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So subscribe, hang out, and be a part of the fam. All right. Oh, Taurus, the deck jammed. And this deck didn't jam for Aries, so you need the spinny hug. All right? Come here. I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to give you that spinny hug. So you start giggling, feel a little happier. All right? Your hair is going to get messed up like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. It's cool. Don't worry. If you need another one, you come on back anytime because the timestamp got adjusted for you, so you're good. All right. God, tap me in and tune me into Taurus's energy. Why did Taurus need the spinny hug, please? And thank you. Why did Taurus need the spinny hug? What's up with Taurus and their person? What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it to it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Don't you worry, Taurus. Every little thing's going to be okay. Page of Cups. Everything's going to be okay. Granted, Pagey, it's a little bit of a childish offer going forward, but there is still some love for you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. With the World card, on the 4 of Swords, with the Star card. I've actually got, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I've got 3 cards confirming that somebody has worked on their self-care, okay, during the timeout, Libra energy, confirmation of some healing work being done with the Star card for Aquarius energy, and somebody closing out an immature cycle. Some of you guys could be in a same-sex relationship because this does say coming out on the card, okay? But it's closing a cycle and a second card confirming taking action with love and emotions for you. Sagittarius, Cancer energy on this one. Neat. Okay. I kind of feel the vibes why you needed the spinny hug, but it's actually going to work out way better than you're thinking. Let's find out. All right, let's go. I got Nine of Pentacles, first-time homeowner. Just so you know, you may not be living in the future. You may not be living where you are now. Nine of Pentacles, first-time homeowner. Or somebody might be into real estate or investing. Strength card on Bitcoin investment. I do feel like money was a thing between the two of you guys. 10 of Pentacles, but this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And sorry, not sorry. This person is sorry, not sorry that they're going to reach out to you. It's almost as if somebody's like, don't talk to Taurus. You can't talk to Taurus, or Taurus don't want to talk to you or something. And they're like 7 of Wands, Leo, sorry, not sorry. I'm still going to do it. Because I actually got the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups is that dream and the visions that they have, or that anyone has, of what you want for your future. Your version of the white picket fence, the 2-car garage, the 2.5 kids, all that. Half kids? Maybe some of you guys, it's like a blending of families. All right. It should be like 2.5-car garage, 2 kids, but there's a reason I crisscrossed it. All right. 10 of Cups brings that dreamy subconscious vibes, Pisces energy into the 10 of Pentacles, bringing that dreams into the here and now. And then we even have first-time homeowner in the 9 of Pentacles, confirming this person has cut out their own situations that got in the way in order to be ready for something. Interesting. Strength card. You know what I'm feeling like is the silence has gone on a lot longer than usual, right? You guys have had some times, like a few on again, off again moments, right? But this time free will seems like they've chosen to stay in a single vibe or a single status for whatever reason longer than expected, right? The fixed energy is strong, and you're the fixed earth sign. For you to sit here and go, yeah, Archer, they're a stubborn one. I'm a fixed sign. I'm supposed to be the stubborn one, but they're the stubborn one, right? And it shows like this time it's crossed into like, how long are you willing to wait for them to make up their mind? Like they think it's okay to ask you, like, I'm not ready yet. I told you I'm not ready yet. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it next week. And you're like, how long is that? Hold it. How long does it take you to make the decision before you make the decision to make the decision? Right? You're like, I love you, but I don't want to have to free will sit and wait in limbo, 9 of Pentacles. I want to be loved. Right? And it becomes a lot to have to sit on, because it's like they free will chose to do this. Some of y'all could be born on the 10th, definitely the 17th, 27th, the 3rd, the 8th, the 9th. Ooh, 10, 10, 10. The repeating 10s could be following you. That's kind of cool. This might have been something that was supposed to have taken off during the 10-10 portal, but it got delayed into the 11-11 portal too. Star card. And you got a lot of 10s showing up, 10, 10, 10. And the Wheel of Fortune is the other 10th card. 10s are dead stop completions. This is a total closure of recycle and somebody getting completely rebooted. 8 of Swords into the 3 of Cups with the 2 of Wands on the Page of Wands. Somebody here's a DJ or does something with music. They don't really know exactly where their life is going, right? Because I've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. This, like they didn't have themselves fully in order, and you were picking up a lot of the slack, right? And it became a lot to work through when they kept saying they were going to work on this and get better, and then it wouldn't, and it would in and out, and you'd be like, 10 of Swords, I cannot with this. It's a lot, right? Oh, thanks, Ballin. Spinny hugs. 3 of Cups on the 10 of Pentacles. This does show something that's supposed to go long term, right? But look at the masks. I would totally love to know what that dog knows, Some of you guys, you or them have a dog. So I think they really are working on getting themselves together here before they really fully go all in to be in a true, real, full-fledged relationship, right? They still had some work to do, but at the time they didn't want to lose you, but coming into it in all this pagey energy still gave off the player vibes, right? They couldn't ever really fully lock in and tunnel vision on you. A lot of attention-seeking behavior mixed up with a dismissive avoidant energy, right? So King of Wands into the Page of Wands, this is showing like them bossing up with the Chariot energy to the High Priestess to, wow, to 6 of, they're obsessed with making this work with you. For some of you guys, they might even be stalking on you. And like you keep getting messages. constantly. And you're like, I told you I need a minute, 10 of swords, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, right? Because it's like they're literally obsessed about making this work. Taurus, you got to talk to me. Taurus, you got to talk to me. Taurus, talk to me, right? It's like, whoa, calm down. A month ago, you needed more time, but now you're ready. And it's like, whoa, wait, hold it. Okay, so we have to do everything on your schedule, right? Never taking like what's going on your side into consideration. The Three of Swords. Well, have you cut out that extra party energy? King of Wands, Page of Wands, Three of Swords, two. Well, working on it. Yeah, I saw on your social media you just went out. Well, that was a work thing. So I'm like, their pants were on fire a lot. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. And then the ghosting energy on the moon card, right? Pisces, Cancer energy comes in on this one. I mean, the money and everything has always been a big focus for this person, like status and clout and all of that came into it. They were never in it for real love, and that's why they had to do the work with the Eight of Cups. And that's the Empress card. That means you get to the point of receiving a message on this. Sagittarius and Leo and Aries energy seems pretty, very, very, very strong with this one. But it's like, I think they're getting ready to pass a test with the Star card, with all those 10s. And that's why they're going to come back in on this one. Yeah, the Magician, they're working on this. With the Ace of Wands, oh, they're working on it for you, Taurus. Ace of Wands. Taurus, strong like bull, Archer. I'm like, I know. With the Magician card, all right? They really didn't think this time was the time that you would walk away fully from it. That's what they're telling me, and that's what's got their Ace of Wands chakra frustrated beyond belief. Because they're like, I thought I'd see, but Taurus doesn't want to keep doing makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, boom, boom. Taurus is like, I want a relationship. It's like, you called their bluff, and they didn't think you'd walk away from it. They're like, no, we can keep being players. I like this. And you're like, no, right? Especially for those of you on the Three of Cups that were married. Eight of Pentacles, the stuff they were doing was making you feel feelings of imposter syndrome, like you weren't good enough. And that's why some of you guys walked away, got into online dating, swiping right, swiping left, right? Some of you guys, they noticed you. For those of you on your online dating profiles, they noticed. They're like, wait, what? Archer, Taurus. I'm like, Taurus is putting themselves first. Yeah. And that's got them freaking out. Especially, that's a lot of online stalking. They're experiencing a lesson in both karmic debt and emotional debt, because it's like, it's not fair for them to expect you to do all the healing and all the work, Aquarius energy. Well, they can just still, do them, right? When you get into a relationship, it becomes the full term. That's when you cut the other stuff out. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 says they are indeed cutting stuff out. Four of Wands. Boom! Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Watch out. Repeating fours lets you know this is getting ready to happen. And I do pull the twin flame vibe energy, so this is something that's been going on for a long time. Look at that. Overcoming the Four of Pentacles, opening up the heart chakra, and it's an unawoke masculine becoming awoke. Even my male Tauruses. It's an unawoke female masculine, the straight up female narcissist vibes. That's awakening and realizing, oh my God, I did horrible stuff, right? Girls, your guy's doing it too, right? At same-sex relationship that came out on that Page of Cups, same thing. They're getting both, because everybody's got masculine and feminine energies. They're balancing them though, right? For those of you wondering about a twin flame returning this Mercury retrograde, because you're like, Archer, nobody ever returns. This Mercury retrograde is going to be one for your books. You're going to like it. So God would not let this proceed until they got themselves together due to the depth of the connection. They couldn't keep doing this to you. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It would get you to the point, anybody with all these 10s, they would feel totally burnt out too. You know what I mean? So totally justified. And the thing on it is that figuring that it's time to either move on or in other directions in that, it actually still leads up to a talk that's coming in that'll shed some things on this. Queen of Swords to the Devil. Some of you guys were dealing with some devil energies. Totally. And I'm not going to say what's on that devil card right there, but I'll let you guys read it. Okay? I'm just scanning between TikTok and YouTube. And look, Judgment card that leads us full circle back to the Page of Cups, the first card we saw about coming out. With the Judgment card, this Mercury retrograde, it's working. Because this retrograde, with the way the rest of the energies are, has everybody looking inward about what can I do? What can I change? How do I better myself? How do I pass the test? Your person's going through it. All right. This is what will shed some light on it with that Judgment card that leads us all the way around to the Page of Cups. Empress. Ooh, okay. Side note, I don't think you've even noticed it or not, but you've got somebody that, like, something that never fully really got off the ground with coming your way too during this retrograde. So some of you guys have either already got a text from one or both of these people, but if not, at least you know it. Like, there's one that comes in that you're like, no thanks. But then the one that comes in is the, oh my God, it's them. And you guys get to move on and go forward together. Okay. Tomorrow's an interesting reading. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting reading for you. Capricorn's here, Aquarius is here, Virgo, Cancer energy, Aries, Capricorn again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, and Cancer. That makes sense. Anyways, all right, so I hope that helps. Taurus, thanks for hyping. Thanks for liking the reading, subscribing, being part of the fam. And I'll see you tomorrow and every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time for your individual reading. All right? Love you. Peace and love. Lioness gonna get definitely a Leo. Lioness, I'm with you. It's always a Leo. Always a Leo. What's up? What's up? I like your screen name. IDGAI. You win for best screen name so far. I like it. Hi, Katie. What's up, girl? What's up, Goddess Tarstar? What's up, Tara? How you doing? Thank you guys for coming in. What's up, Angie Angel? You're welcome. You're welcome, Dory. Thank you, guys. Leos are wild, Shelby. Where's Sweet Stacy at, by the way, with like that? Wasn't me in the TikTok, Sweet. And I'm like, and then she's like, it really was me. I'm like, you Leos. Leo, still wait your turn. You got 2 more signs to go. I still love you, though, Leo. It's okay. Oh, my. How did I know you were here? I can sense the Leo energy, Stacy. I've still been having that going on for a minute too, Shelby. My Virgo placements. Mama Tia is still saying, she's like, you are acting like such a Virgo right now. I'm like, I don't know. It just is what it is. All right. On to Gemini. Let's keep going. And thank you to everybody here in the chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for liking and hyping, hanging out down in the chat box. Say hi to the mod squad and hang out and be part of the family. Dig you guys. Love you guys. All right. Let's see. Gemini. What do we got up for Gemini, Melissa? What we got? What's up, Sunshine? All right. Gemini is well unknown. Sweet. My E-Dex deck. And thank you for my shadow deck too, Stacy. All right. Me too, Shelby, but it's Scorpio, so I'm not telling. Actually, oh gosh, I just remembered my Uranus is in Scorpio. No wonder my milkshake brings all the girls to the yard. Okay. Oh yeah, we're getting ready for Gemini. My Gemini placements are activating. What up, Taco? How you doing? All right, you ready? I know, right, Liv? I love you too. What are we gonna do with me? All right, Gemini, let's put you at 4848. Oh, dude, I am fire with the timestamps today. My Scorpio placements are totally activated. I love it. All right. Hi, Scorpio. What are you doing? You're not Scorpio. Take 2. I'm not giving up your timestamps. Something about that resonates, so I don't care. I'm not giving up your timestamps. Take 2. No edits. Hi, Gemini. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, wait your turn. You're after Libra. All right. Gemini, think about your person, even if it's a Scorpio. All right, God. What do we got going on with Gemini? Gemini, thank you for being here, hanging out, being part of the family. We're going to do your live individual reading tomorrow and every Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern time. So hang out, be a part of the fam. All right, what do we got for Gemini? Besides Scorpio trying to butt in. No. Whatever. Hey, I'm just keeping it real with you because you're Gemini, all right? It don't matter. That's cool. That's why I love reading for you because I don't got a rainbow unicorn it with you. I'm going to just give it to you straight. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they need to wait their turn, right? Okay. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Please and thank you. Why do we have Leo picking on Aries and Taurus and Scorpio picking on Gemini? What's going on? Mondays. All right, let's do this. Give me 2 shuffles for Gemini. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini, especially Scorpio, for some reason. Okay, retrograde. So last cycle. Anyways, Page of Pentacles. Oh, message coming. Geez, with the King of Wands. Some of you guys, the message is coming in faster than a lightning bolt. Hang on, with the Strength card and Justice. They haven't messaged you yet. They're fighting the feelings to want to. Libra and Leo energy. It is a bit of Freaky Friday vibes. It's like they're hoping for a fresh start with you in order to get this relationship on the right track with Justice. All right? Okay, let's see what we got. The White Rabbit showed up, 4 of Pentacles. Anyways, okay, let's see. The 9 of Cups, the Ace of Swords. That's a hate text. That is my hate text. Interesting. Okay. Strong Libra energy. 5 of Wands, Leo. 10 of Wands. Okay. To the Fool card. They're tired of playing the same old games, and it's like a reboot energy. And the Scorpio energy is the fact that they've hidden it from you, that you might think nothing is different about them, and yet there's a lot of stuff different about them. Okay, this is interesting. Capricorn, Pisces, strong Libra, strong Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, and 1, 2, 3, 5 Pentacles. That's Taurus. Okay. Did somebody save a flower or something about a flower in a scrapbook or in a photo album or something? Something like that. I don't know if it's like I just bought the flower. Like a, I don't know, a bouquet. I don't know. Anyways. 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Leo and Sag energy. Okay, so it's like it wasn't getting off the ground, or there's a lot of weird, confusing energies into it, okay? Like maybe some stuff that makes you feel a little nervous or anxious. Like, I don't know if this is going where I want it to go, but I am kind of curious where it's to go, right? But the Fool card on this one, maybe there's an age difference that was a big factor into this. And it's like that there's a few things that need to be cleared up, though. In that way, like, you two can get through this point, even though it's only temporary at this time. It needed a fresh set of eyes put on it, so to speak. Like, I'm being told their approach, the way they handled things was like way off. Okay, Sagittarius, Cancer energy on that one, but that's with the Page of Pentacles. That's why it's a little bit of immaturity on this. Instead of being like all in it for something that they really wanted, like solid and committed, like you wanted, maybe they were still pulling off a little bit of like I'm just in it for some fun, or I'm just in it for this, right? Maybe it made you feel a little nervous. But with that 9 of Cups, it shows that they got good intentions behind the scenes. They would like to see this work. And in their minds, they've only got eyes for you. 9 of Cups. I do see like an emotional intelligence looking better. 2 of Cups. Page of Cups and the 3 of Swords with the Hanged Man. So you have waited a minute for this to happen. Hang on, let me grab the puzzle piece. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I was standing on the corner. There we go. Puzzle piece. Okay, so 5 of Wands on the 10 of Wands. Like, you were at a 10 of Wands points where you're ready to put an old cycle behind, where you want something a little more balanced, a little more mature, a little more stable. Like, you're at the point where you're tired of playing the games. And like, you want somebody you can count on, that can be there for you, that you can talk to without having to fear of being judged or belittled or put down. And that's what they needed to work on to working on to overcome. 3 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. So here's an interesting thing about this, because like this put a big delay on things here too. And it's like, yeah, I know, right? They're older than me, but they were acting more immature. And it led to this derailment. Here's the thing on it. Because of the immature energy on the Hanged Man, with the Star card and the Hermit, okay, Virgo, Aquarius, and who else is there? Pisces energy. The energy off of this is the SS New York and the Titanic, okay? It's something that didn't make it into the movie or anything, but in real life, as Titanic was pulling out of port on its maiden voyage, the suction of the propellers almost sucked another ship, ironically named the SS New York, right, into its side. But the tugboats got there and stopped it from happening, which if it had happened, Titanic wouldn't have been able to carry on its maiden voyage. It would have had to go back for repairs, and then it wouldn't have wound up in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on April 14th, right? This time out, this pause and this derailment was you guys actually did hit the New York, okay? And it's preventing a very major thing further on down the road. That if things had been continuing to progress at the stage they were and the way they were, it would have resulted further on 2 of Cups down the road eventually in timing that it would have been a worse thing. This would have been something that got to like a marriage or a divorce, or right? Getting this out of the way now is actually going to, if that had happened to Titanic, none of us would ever have heard about that ship, because it would have gone on and lived out its whole service life and just been another big 747 people mover, right? Sad when things are remembered for the downfall, right? And if they couldn't let go of that and kept bringing up old stuff, or still like every time you would try to patch things up, they would still act the same way, it was enough to throw a red flag of anxiety that would get you to the point of feeling like, I don't think I got the ability to climb this mountain. 3 of Pentacles, right? The guardian angels still help guide you guys together, though. Oh, hey, good morning, Gonzin. What's up? Thanks for being here. Hey, Sandra. Emperor card. Whoa. The Emperor card on the 10 of... Dude, you got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Something in the Taurus reading connects into this, or some of you guys are cuspers or something, because Taurus had a lot of 10s. So especially if you're seeing a lot of repeating 10, 10, 10, 10s, or you were born on the 10th of your person, or you're dealing with a Taurus. But here's the thing. You guys are both feeling an interesting form of tension with the Ace of Swords onto the Ace of Wands, okay? Because that passion is still there for you guys. And they totally want to polish your diamond just as much as you want to see them polish your two-way straw. Oh my gosh, it is way too early. Those of you at work in earbuds, I can't make cracks like that right now. You guys both still want this. This is what's leading up to the Ace of Wands frustrations and the insecurities, right? And just as you go to walk away from it, they want you to come back, you know? But this is the one that leads to a massive transformation, because I also have the Emperor here, and that's an ego death. And those don't happen overnight. They take a long time to process and go through. Especially on that 3 of Swords, where they made you feel like you were just an option, or you're like, I don't want to get involved with this. If I'm thinking that you're talking to me and 10 other girls or guys, I'm not going for that. But they come back in a different direction. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Star card. Somebody that actually does heal with the Ace. Oh my goodness. You got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. You are 1 ace away from all 4 aces showing up in this 1111 portal, manifesting 1111 manifestations. Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, because they choose you every single time. But this is the one that goes the distance, Cancer energy. And that's what the Emperor drives into a great battle that he returns victorious from. They will make it through this ego death and come back your way with the 9 of Pentacles. Just so you know, they are single. There's no more player vibes. Ace of Wands, Star card. They totally healed, and they totally want you. Oh my gosh. So Aries and Aquarius is pretty strong on this part too. You know, even on that 3 of Swords, like, yeah, the option vibes could not be keeping happening anymore, you know? And this is them coming in solely for you. 9 of Pentacles into the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. They've matured. They've grown up. Some of you guys, there's a very big age difference. And like, you'd love to keep them in your life if you could trust them, right? Because you've been through a lot over the years from other relationships and that, people in your life, and it's really shattered your ability to trust people. However, with all the aces and the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, this one's going to break through those barriers and come in correct with the Magician. For those of you that wish them well, your manifestations are working. No wonder you're so tired. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You're changing them. Some of you guys you were then could be born on the 1st, the 11th, the 21st comes out, the 12th and the 3rd, the 30th is here, the 23rd, the 4th. Strong Capricorn, Aries, Cancer energy on this one. Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, if I didn't mention them. Leo's here. And there's also Taurus and Scorpio. Really being drawn to the Aquarius and the Cancer energy off of this too, though. And something about a woodpile, or like, I keep seeing something about those like those packs of firewood at gas stations. I have no clue how that resonates, but it's cool. All right, this takes us into the Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior returning in the Six of Cups for a connection from a soulmate energy to go forward with the Six of Pentacles, to come into something much more equal, reciprocal, and balanced like you've never had before, while still kind of totally being able and confident enough to maintain the Ace of Wands energy. Whoa, right? Like, yep, hi, Gemini, right? The confidence is actually going to take a lot of your guys' dreams to a whole other level. Hey, Brittany, what's up, hon? How you doing? Spinny hugs. So the thing about this here is that what they Six of Cups did choose to experience is their karma for what they did to you. And they had to experience that part of their journey in order to be able to respect you and your heart more, to come in as you Magician card wanted them to, manifested them to, humble, respectful, all about you. And then also totally Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles behind the scenes. You're right. Could be a flirty text that comes in that leads to a bit of nerves and then takes right off. All right. And I do see, even for those of you that like had dealt with rage baiting and stuff off in the past, or mind games, they've outgrown that phase where with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, they want this to be a fresh start. I am so surprised we didn't see the Ace of Cups out of that one. Four of Cups, Justice, and the Tower. That leads to them taking action. See? They have made it through a dark night of the soul and an awakening that could have lasted a really long time for some of you guys. They paid off their karmic debt with the Justice card, where they're clear and safe to proceed ahead and take action with Temperance. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra energy shows up just in time. I love this for you. You're going to be really shocked at the direction this goes. Like, they do know what they did, they do know what they want, and they do know that they have deep feelings for you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You are totally going to be just fine. All right. So I hope that helps, Gemini, and I love you very much. And I will see you back here tomorrow at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time for your individual collective read. All right. Until then, peace and love. And thanks for hyping the reading, liking the reading, commenting, interacting, and being a part of the fam. All right. Love you guys. Oh, yeah. To the 158 in the chat, love that like, y'all, for you guys. You deserve it. Oh, thanks, Lindsay. You're awesome. Thank you. Spinny hugs. Hey, Miss M. What up? All right. Cancer. On to Cancer. What's up? Get that switched over there. Okay, cool beans. Sage Moon Gem. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How's it going, guys? This Mercury retrograde, man, when you couple it up with that super moon, and then you couple it up with the portal energy for the 1111 portal, I mean, this energy right now has rewards, Four of Wands, twin flame energy, Four of Wands. Some of y'all have had way more exes reach out to you already, and we're just getting started, you know? Dude, exactly. Okay, let's keep going. Let's roll on forward here. All right, what do we got up for Cancer? What deck does Cancer get in here? Oh, dude. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Virgo will be actually, Virgo is on Wednesdays at 12 noon Eastern, and it's coming up, of course, in the all signs after Leo. It's only 2 signs away for the all signs too. I'm Virgo moon and rising, so that's awesome sauce. I love Virgo readings. Okay, even like how Mom explained it to me when I was a kid. She's like, everything used to be based off of like moons, rising signs, and things like that, and it was just like never ever up to the sun sign. It's weird stuff. I just watch like whatever titles resonate. If I'm drawn to the reading, it could say like, what's one sign I really don't have much stuff, like a Taurus. I don't have a lot of Taurus energy in my chart, but if the title fits, I'm like, I'm going for it. It's how I do stuff, you know. That's Tarot 301 though, when you find out that the 12 zodiac signs are really just the 12 personality types in the world. What? Huh? Who said that? Stop it. Anyways, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer's the Beatles. Cool, Beatles deck. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm a July 7th Cancer. I'm Ringo's birthday twin, so that's cool. Where are my July 7th Cancer birthday twins at? Your birthday twins with me and Ringo. It is D, and we're on Cancer. All right. Let's dig in and let's rock and roll and go for it. All right, Beatles deck. Gotcha. Okay. You ready? Hey, Punky. What up, Punky? Scorpio Brown Sugar. What up, girl? How you doing? All right, let's go for it. Hey, Jacqueline. You are? Happy birthday, Jacqueline. We birthday twins. And Ringo. I like it. Okay, let's do this. Cancer, you're going to be at 105.20. I like it. Let's go for it. What's up, Cancer? How you doing? All right, Cancer, think about your person. And let's see. We're going to tap in and tune into both energies for the week ahead. And your individual collective reading will be on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So let's do it. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Cancer's energy. I just saw the Four of Wands as I started to shuffle, and it stopped needing a spinny hug right as I saw the Four of Wands. So you guys need a spinny hug because of your twin flame. Okay, gotcha. No problema. Come here. I got you. I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to give you that spinny hug till you start your hair blowing in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Right, Jeep wave. All right, you might start giggling. And you might start feeling like a warm heart, but the good kind of a warm heart. All right, because your twin's going to be like hugging you pretty soon. Or whoever you want. If you're going for the twin, it's the person on your mind, not mine. Okay, so let's go. All right. Yeah, give me 2 shuffles. Let's do this. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians. Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Whoa, overall energy is the devil. I see you beating the devil and motivating yourself forward. Capricorn energy going forward in the week ahead. All right, I had to cover this up because for those of you that don't know John and Yoko's Two Virgins album cover, it'll make a lot more sense. Anyways, Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Oh wow, this is taking a long time, but you got the Six of Wands. You got a successful outcome on this one. Jupiter and Leo energy. Nice. Look, that's what it is. Six of Wands. That's Caitlin Petty riding in on a white horse through Nashville. Try to do that up Broadway, you know what I mean? But you got a success, which means you and your person beat the devil. It's taken a long time to process it, but it's coming. All right, let's go. You're got Queen of Wands. You're going to start feeling so much better and more lightheaded this week. You've been carrying a lot of burdens on your mind. But guess what? Yeah, Ten of Swords. I was just talking about that. This is why I love tarot. I say it, and then the card shows up. The phony must die, says the catcher in the rye. I don't know why, but I'm totally thinking about that interview John Lennon did on December 6, 1980, where he was talking about like the pressures of being a Beatle. I don't know. Queen of Wands. That's my girl Violet Jessup showing up from the Titanic deck, and she's coming in as Barbara Bach on this one, which does show a third time's the charm. Aries and Leo energy. 3 of Swords. Okay. Libra energy. Okay, I have to call it out because it's there. For those of you they chose someone else over you, they are currently dealing with the fact that they made a horrific wrong choice and they're currently not with that person anymore. Just so you know. 6 of Swords and the Tower. Told you. Cancer, their life went really bad without you in it. Oh my word, I kind of want to spinny hug the crosswatcher. I kid you, I'm serious. Wow. Okay. 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Libra, Gemini energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is really strong in this. You know on this 10 of Swords that they're hiding how much what happened really affected them. 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. Their life has not been the same since you and them went their separate ways. It was a wild derailment on this one. I think some of you guys got tired of waiting and they know they messed up or they crossed a line they can't get back from. And during Mercury retrograde, it's got them kind of freaking out a little bit with the Ace of Swords. Their words hurt. Why did they have to keep talking about you like that? And then they're just acting like maybe the way they're acting has you wondering if they even care, right? And how could you trust them when they keep throwing wrenches verbally into things and trying to set you up and play mind games with you on the 6 of Swords, the Tower card? This energy would have anybody looking in a different direction. Because look on that 6 of Swords, seeing things from a different perspective, Cancer. Check you out. Because even though this photo has John with Cynthia and Julian Lennon, his first wife, right? Yoko Ono's on the horizon up here. You know what I mean? Some of you guys could be going another direction. Aquarius, Gemini energy. Tower card into the King of Swords. Add Scorpio and Aries to the mix. It does seem like you've learned a lot of lessons from the hardships that you've gone through. I have to turn the devil card over because of that artwork. But literally, it's been helter-skelter vibes. So, for some of you guys, if you are actually working on waiting for the past person to return, there is still that 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords vibes of, could I trust them again? Like, I know what they did, right? We'll find out, 10 of Swords to the 3 of Swords, because it's like they put in such little effort to protect this connection that you had no choice but to walk away from it. They were really self-absorbed. And it's like that they wanted you to walk away, so they intentionally self-sabotage this out of like fearful avoidant energy because of what they've been through. Some of you guys, you just waited forever for it to work out and you went in another direction. Aries and Libra energy, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. There's not a lot of Cancer, Pisces in this reading. Leo's here. The Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician, Sagittarius and Virgo energy, Aries, 6 of Cups to the Moon card, and the High Priestess. They regret hiding their feelings so long from you to the point that it destroyed you because you were all in and opened up and you worked so hard to try to help them when they needed you and be there for them. And you just wanted someone that totally respects that, the effort you put into it. You're like, Archer, I could take care of myself if I needed and had to. I just really like show a little love back. They were so self-absorbed, though, that it's like they wanted you to walk away, and that's why they would secretly, intentionally, behind the scenes, sabotage the whole thing. Pisces energy just got strong on this one, along with Scorpio again, and Aries on the Judgment card, which this is the card of the week ahead right here, especially with this Mercury retrograde energy. This Mercury retrograde, with the way the rest of the planets are lining up, this is the time that everybody is Mercury retrograding inward on themselves and seeing what they did to contribute to things, right? With the Magician card, and then see what they can do, free will, Cancer and Sag energy, to change things. Strong Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, and Aries on this. Libra too, right? Aquarius. Wow, the air energy is really strong. 9 of Swords of the... Some of you guys, you have not talked to your twin flame in a long time, right? Guys have gone on, done your own vibes and things, and they're getting ready to reach out because their life is changing and it's leading them back towards you. Yeah, even for those of you that your twin flame moved away and relocated, somebody misses home. I want to go home. I keep hearing, I want to go home. Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's the roundabout card in the tarots, right? Yeah, roundabouts. Those things make a lot of sense. They have entered into a Wheel of Fortune and they're stuck in the roundabout. It's like that scene in the Dukes of Hazzard movie where it's like, what's the purpose of this circle? Right? Because they're free will. What do I do? How do I do it? And which way do I go from here? Page of Wands. It's driving them a little frustrating in the Page of Cups because they want to reach out and make an offer. Age difference could be a factor. Some of you guys, they know that with like what they did to you, no wonder you'd move on, right? Or they suspect you have. They might not even realize you're sitting waiting for them. Page of Cups with the Page of Wands, right? For some of you, either you or them, somebody has no home to go back to. And that's what's created the distance. And yet, you guys still kind of call each other home. That's the thing on this one. It's like you guys are both looking for that real, honest, loyal relationship, but because of what you guys have dealt with in the past, there was a lot of trust between each other that old relationships bled into the new relationship. 10 of Swords, which is why it didn't get off the ground. There's a lot of trust that needs to be rebuilt. Aries and Gemini energy, but I see it happening with Sun card. You do realize you still make them very happy. And they're very nervous about reaching out to you. Even for those of you that they've already made contact, they're still totally nervous. They're like, I wouldn't be surprised if Cancer ignored me or had me blocked or something like that. See, because that's what they've dealt with before they met you. They don't know Cancer, how forgiving Cancer. I mean, sure, when Cancer's crab claws go off, that's a crab claw right to the jugular, right? However, Cancers are actually a pretty forgiving sign, right? You know, hides behind the crab claws to crab shells, but they're actually really loving. It's why you're the mothers of the Zodiac. Makes sense. Sagittarius and Gemini energy is strong. Pisces is here. Leo's here. Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. Wow, interesting. Okay. King of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. My Good Night Tonight card. That song may resonate to you guys. Paul McCartney and Wings, that don't say it, say everything, but don't say good night tonight. You guys are gonna be like somebody misses your good mornings and good night text. Meanwhile, it's like you're facing a choice because somebody likes your good mornings text or something. I don't know, right? There's a transition phase coming through for this for you guys because they had to come out of that like that whole self-sabotaging energy. And for some of you guys, this is a distance relationship. You guys are really close or you guys are really far. But the things that have happened in both your lives are slowly closing the gaps and bringing you guys back together. You guys are going to wind up living together. I know this. Leo energy's strong. But I don't think you guys are going to be living together where you're living together now. Like you guys get back together, work things out, and it's a temporary. You're not in your forever home with this person. That's deep. 10 of Cups. It's that deep. Whoa. I think I just spilled some tea on your guys' future, okay? I don't want to Marty McFly you guys and erase you or your person out of existence. So you might just want to act surprised. 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. Their dreams are about how to fix this with you. They want this to work out. Their dream. Remember, the 10 of Cups, that's the subconscious energy. Pisces, 12th house, about dreaming about what they want for their future. White picket fence, 2-car garage, 2.5 kids, and all that stuff, right? They're working to bring this into the 3D energy with the Chariot to the 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. That is a fresh start between you two. It's an energetical set clear. Oh my gosh, with the 2 of Pentacles, did I not mention the choices coming in? Cancer in this week ahead, this is where it works out for all my Cancers. I'm reading for 2 groups of Cancers here. Chariot and the Sun card. Cancer, Leo, you guys are never far apart, are you? Look at that. Some of you guys could even be Cancer, Leo, cuspers. But this is kind of cool. So with the 2 of Pentacles, all right, on that Chariot card, the 2 of Pentacles is my 6-7 card, all right? It's all 6-7. Don't know what to do, right? If you are a Cancer that's trying to get something new off the ground with somebody that hadn't really taken off yet, it's totally gonna, okay? And for my Cancers waiting for the return to work out, it's totally gonna. Cancers, this Mercury retrograde is where all the Cancerians come together like a bunch of crabs on the beach, right? And you guys all cardinal sign up and get what you want. By 2026, your life is going to look so much different. And it all starts with the Ace of Cups in the week ahead for you. I love it. Oh my gosh, Cancer. Let's see. Could be dealing with, I'm not even going through it every sign this year, but you got strong Pisces, strong Sagittarius, strong Gemini, heavy duty Leo, Scorpio, a lot of Aries. That's Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, more Scorpio, a lot of water, and a lot of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius too. But okay. I hope that helps, Cancer. Your reading is going to be, I think your reading might be a bit of a tarot novella with a happy ending this week. All right. So definitely subscribe. Please hype and like the reading on your way out. And we will do said live collective reading this coming Wednesday and every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. All right. So thanks for being here. Love the like on your way out. And I love you. Peace and love and spinny hugs. Your person totally. Cancer, you got more than one person that loves you. God literally did just want me to say that you're focusing on this person without realizing that all these people are focusing on you. And if you turn around and looked, you'd be like, whoa, that's a lot of eyes on me. Yo. All right. I hope that helps, Cancer. Love you. All right. Next up, on to Leo. Hey, what's up, Goddess Tara Star? How you doing? Oh, you got 2 R's like Ringo Starr, too. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Madden. What up, girl? Lisa, thank you much. Anime Life, how you been? You're welcome. Hey, Sarah. What are you guys up to? Stephanie, how are you, girl? All right. Pisces do make up their minds. They have a slight time delay due to the fact that they're the ones that got stuck with the leap year part of the when Gregorian made the calendar. But when Pisces is given the time to think about it, always totally works out so good. Inner Peace Tarot with your awesome screen name. I do believe you are right. All right. Hi, Lefty. What's up? All right, Leo. You ready for this? Hey, Ryan. What's up, T-Baby Sosa? Thanks for coming in, guys. Let's Leo. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. All right. So Leo gets the Beatles deck. Oh, do we have a Cancer Leo thing going on like the Aries Taurus thing? Because Aries and Taurus got the Millennial deck. Cancer and Leo are doing the Beatles. It's going to follow my logic from my research over the years. You watch. Scorpio and Sag. Wait, hold on. Scorpio and Sag. Scorpio's stained glass. Sag is Titanic. Oh, never mind. That shoots my idea out of the water. Sag is like, haha, Archer, I did it. I broke that cycle. I'm like, good for you, Sagittarius. Anyways, okay, Leo. Let's put you at 120. I really wanted 120.12, but I missed my mark. So, hey, got to wait for that cycle to come back around. So let's go with 120.20. That's awesome, Leo. What are you doing? How are you, Leo? What up? Thank you very much for being here, Leo. And we will be doing your live individual collective reading on Wednesday and every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right? So hang out, come around, be a part of the family, and subscribe. We'd love to have you. Hey, KB, thanks for coming in. Welcome, welcome. All right. You ready? Yeah, Lioness is like, Leo's ready. I'm like, I know. All right, Leo. God, tap me into Leo's energy because Leo, oh my God, I get to do the impression. Really? Leo, you know you're kind of a big deal, Leo. I mean, Frankie told me all the other signs, they just get rocks and satellites. You get the sun. Filthy rich too. I know, she told me. Thanks, Leo. I love reading for you. Let's have some fun, Leo. Let's hang out and have some fun. Let's go for this. You ready? All right, 2 shuffles, Leo. Huge. The Leos I know. The Leos I know. Let's go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Leo's like, at least you didn't try to sing a Beatles song, Archer. We picked the lesser of 2 evils. Let's love. You're right. Okay, let's love this deck. For the lovable, lovely Leos. No sign like them. I've known a lot of Leos. Leos are amazing. The 4 of Wands. Archer's not wrong. Even if he's using a horrible impression, he's not wrong. Leos are pretty awesome. 4 of Wands. The rewards for what you've been through, including listening to me do your intro, will not go unrewarded with the Strength card of the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, you guys want each other. This is the most awkward, weirdest flirting I've ever felt in my life. What is wrong with you two? But in like in a good way. I'm just sitting back with God being like, what's up with them? And God's like, it's fun to watch. Watch what happens. Watch what happens when they come together and work stuff out. I'm like, really? God's like, yeah. You do know you and your person already signed up for this before you even were born, right? Good Lord, they totally want to pet your belly and make you purr. Easy. Look, Leo, hey, Leo, look at Ringo's drumstick. Look at Ringo's drumstick. Stop it, Leo. Oh my word, the devil, I cannot with you. Oh my gosh. You two are beating the devil this week and they are so obsessed with you. It's ridiculous. It's probably your hair. I don't know, but it's the devil, and I can't show you that whole card on YouTube or in any public forum, okay? It's reference John and Yoko's 2 Virgins album covers for further details. Along with the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Oh my God, you guys are so in love with each other. Why aren't you talking to each other with the 8 of Cups? Why you two got your backs turned? 2 of Pentacles. I was just saying that. I know, right? With the Death card. I think you guys are both working to cut out something. Because you guys secretly want each other, and you're keeping it private behind the scenes. Because the taboo-ness of this thing is like, whoa. Okay, that's cool. See, the taboo of this thing. Whoa. Right? The devil. There's something about this, or maybe it's like somebody would be like, you know, the vibes I pull off of that is when people come up to me and they're like, you're a tarot reader. Oh, devil, divination. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then you explain it to them with tarot and biblical references. And it's like the church I go to when I'm in Nashville, that at first the pastor was like, I don't know if we can have you in here. And I'm like, oh, by the way, have you seen my card? And I, did like that, right? And they're like, oh. And now, like when I am in Nashville and I go to the church, he's always like, hey, pull a card. Let me know how the sermon's going to go today. I'm like, I got you. It's something that's taboo like that crosses the barriers and causes the two of you to become trendsetters going forward. And they do love you. I do pull a bit of like forgiving energy off the Queen of Cups. Like, I'm so sorry it took so long, because you two are weird awkwards, right? Just in the fact that you you love each other, but because of like either the physical distance or like the emotional distance, like age difference, some of you guys might live like this could be like digital, and it hasn't like gone into like the real world energy yet, right? And every time that something's about to happen, something goes wrong. But with the Death card of the 2 of Pentacles, it's getting ready to go really right into the Queen of Pentacles, all right? I don't know, something about a pool resonates too. Like maybe somebody here like lives in a community with a pool, you know, or you want a pool in your yard or something. I don't know. The Hermit card shows you guys coming to each other's lives for pretty healing work for the two of you guys. And I do see that you're pretty frustrated because you do still love them, but it's like after what they did, you shouldn't. And yet you don't like being confused, right? I'm totally talking to a Leo. It's like, yeah, Archer. It's like I'm tired of I'm not a fan of making decisions, right? And this person's indecisiveness on the 8 of Cups didn't help out. When it's like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? Well, I don't know. What do you want to eat? I asked you first, and it turns into a pickleball match. You want somebody that's like, Leo, put on that outfit that makes me question my decisions and be in the car at 7 p.m. I'll pick you up. And you're just like, huh. Right? Yeah, I know. And no gender in the reading for my male Leos. Same thing where the girls are like, put on those, right? Okay, whatever. We are through a strong era of women's empowerment. So guys, male Leos, you're getting checked out just as much as guys used to check the girls out and still do. Okay? That's cool. Even for my male Leos, you got a girl that's going to step up and take power on this. All right? And remember, gender neutral. There's no gender in my readings. But 4 of Wands, Strength card, and the Ace of Wands, it totally shows they're fixing to make this happen. All right. Some of you guys literally had fights about stuff like that. And I'm laughing at it, but like you guys want this to work. They've been through rough stuff before you guys. Some of you guys met because you were going through rough stuff. You know what I mean? This is, for some of you, this is like the most interesting form of a trauma bond. It's because you two are like not mirroring each other, but paralleling each other. In the fact that you've been through a lot of the same stuff they've been through, which is why you guys don't move forward. There's this weird, awkward silence between the two of you guys. Some of you guys are communicating digitally, like you have your own codes and words, or speaking through memes and posts and whatevers, right? Some of you guys could be in like social media or the public eye, or you both are. I could be reading for a celebrity couple here. Ooh, and with Temperance, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, this could be a future celebrity couple on the 10 of Cups, because you guys are both still dreaming about each other. So you both want to make this work, but because of what's happened, not just between you two, but also from your pasts, it's like unsure. Fake accounts and fake profiles and masks after masks after masks, right? But you guys actually do know each other deeper than that. Like how the Beatles called Ringo Richard. Internally, he was Richie or Richard, right? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This actually is already getting off the ground between the two of you guys. It's like when Paul had to buy that first Hofner bass when the rest of the Beatles were like, not it, not it. And he's like, fine, I'll do it, right? When he got this one, that's his 61 Hofner, not the 63 Hofner. See how the pickups are different? Those pickups are closer together. The one he plays today is like Bill, where the pickups are further apart. When he had to buy this thing just because it's like, fine, I'll do it, he didn't realize where that guitar was going to take him, right? And that's the same with you. This message coming in between the two of you guys, you don't realize how great this Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups is going to take off the 11 of Cups, all right? It's like 1 minute to forget them, the next minute you miss them, and then it's like you could walk away from anyone else. Why can't you walk away from this one? Because it's taken forever to get off the ground, right? Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces energy. With that Ace of Pentacles, it's fixing to get off the ground with Temperance, Sag and Cancer vibes. They still got pictures of you in their phone, or they screen cap your stuff, or you screen cap their stuff. Why do you guys don't creepishly stalk each other's onlines? You guys both do it because you still want each other, but then publicly it's like, nope, not interested. Nope, nope, nope. But then behind the scenes, you guys are still Queen of Wands. Violet Jessup shows up. You both want to make this work. Oh my gosh, I am so going to try to get the two of you guys together in a room so you guys can talk this out. Because with the Judgment card, you both are internally reflecting so back on this that it's even getting into the humor side of things. Screen caps. Which one of you are doing that? Which one of you are doing that? I'm curious. Which one of you are screen capping the other people's stuff? Like, oh, look, there's the post. Oh, look, there's their Facebook. Oh, look, there's their 5 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. You both are because you're both single. You guys have both actually done the work to cut out the stuff that was getting in the way of this. This is wild with the Queen of Wands on the Fool card. Look. It's like that song Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Look at the bullseye on here. They got their sights set on you. And they're ready to aim. Does somebody here like archery or the Hunger Games or I don't know, something like that? You know how like they never really worked on their emotional intelligence before? Like things not going forward in the way it was supposed to with you, especially in this retrograde with that judgment card, it's got them looking internal too, which we're all doing during this retrograde. So they're not, you guys are flirting with each other. I'm mad at you. Well, I'm mad at you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet you I can be madder at you. No, you can't. I bet you I can be madder at you. No, you can't. And we're still watching the pickleball match. And yet this is all flirting. It's all flirting. Nine of Swords. I knew it. Nine of Swords to the Page of Swords. It's all silent flirting. Look at John there with the fake mustache. And look, I knew it. Fake accounts. Look, that's all John on that card with Sean and Lennon in the middle of it, right? With the moon card. Shh, don't tell. Sorry, I already did Crosswatcher. Fake accounts. But it's okay, Crosswatcher, because Leo does it too. What? What? Huh? Who said that? Me. Ace of Swords. Oh, you guys are getting ready to talk. Ace of Swords, Holy, shut the front door. You got all four aces. You're the first sign to get it. We've gotten like Taurus and Gemini, or I think 3 out of the 4 signs already read got 3 out of 4 aces. You're the first sign that gets all of them. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. You got 11-11 on the 11-11 portal. Dude, what Leo wants, Leo gets. Make your wishes. Oh my, I just got chills. I like this for you. You guys are gonna be fine. This Mercury retrograde is going to give 1 of the 2 of you guys to totally open up. Even if you just want to pop an emoji in the comment section for your wish, that's cool. I don't mind. The Magician, what Leo, as I'm saying, what Leo wants, Leo gets. Come on now. Come on. Let's go, Leo. Look at this. Okay. They actually don't like that you guys couldn't see things from eye to eye, and that's what they've had to work on. Oh, and they do got that one parent that's kind of on your side here, putting them in their place about some stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Their ego and their temper both had to get worked on in order to be balanced and be with you. They've killed off the control freak, and that's part of it. Remember how they were so controlling and manipulative before? Well, they've killed that off, and now they're like, okay, I'm going to wait for Leo to make a move. And you're sitting there going, I'm going to make a move. And right now, you guys are both actually kind of enjoying the stuff that you're doing. Some of you guys do get the money back, too, that they owe you with that Magician card. That's a specific message, but I got to say it when it comes out. Yeah. The behind the scenes stuff's going to start opening up more. All right. Going forward, you guys are going to be the cutest couple. You better invite me to the wedding with those 4 of Wands. Oh my God, you guys have both been dreaming and fantasizing about being married to each other. This is going to be a really fun future for you guys. And it all starts in the week ahead, literally. The Magician card, the Mercury retrograde energies. This is fair game. I can't tell which one of you guys are going to break out and open up first, or literally you guys send the messages like at the same time. Oh my gosh, you guys are syncing big time. I love it for you. You got strong Sagittarius energy on this one. You've got strong, there is Cancer all over this reading. Oh my gosh. At some point in everybody's life, they've dealt with one. Pisces, Virgo, a lot of Pisces too. Capricorn and Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, 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 Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. Oh my God, Aries is here too, by the way. And then we've got Capricorn. What is up with this Capricorn Cancer stuff in your reading? Cool. We'll find out when we do your reading later this week. Some of y'all, you or them could be born on the 14th or the 9th, the 5th, the 15th, 25th, the 7th, 17th, 27th, the 1st, the 18th, the 8th, the 28th, the 1st, if I didn't mention it, the 9th or 19th, 14th, 6th, the 9th, whoa, the 15th again, or possibly the 8th. All right. So, oh man, your reading's going to be interesting. I hope that helps, Leo. Please love the like, hype the reading on the way out, and I will see you back here on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern for your individual collective reading. All right. So I love you, Leo. This person loves you more. Peace and love. I like that they're just going to be emotionally intelligent. It sure isn't like anything you've dealt with before. Not even like how they used to act. I kind of like that. It's cool. All right. Hope that helps, Leo. Love you. All right. Hi, Debbie. What's up, Debbie? I gotta get back to Texas too. Hey Aisha, how you doing, guys? What is up? What is up? Thanks for coming in. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Aaron. Thank you for being here and hanging out. I hope you guys are doing good. Thanks, Lefty. Oh, July 27th. That's an awesome birthday. 14th. Nice, Goddess Tara. Happy birthday, guys. Cool beans. Hi, BB. Good morning. What's cooking? Okay. Dude, I'm totally go Leo, go. Yeah. All right. Virgo. You are loving me too. Hi, Kate. Good morning. What's up? It's Minnie Hug, Kate. What's up, Katie? All right. Virgo. Looks cool. Let's go with that. You're welcome, Lioness. Thank you for everything you do for the channel too. You're awesome. You're a Leo ballin'. I should have known it because you got me to say ballin', and I'm like, I don't usually talk like that. That's different. Leo gets me to say some weird stuff. Sit down, Leo. Got my eye on you. That gorgeous hair of yours. My Leo Venus totally gets it. All right. Virgo. What do we got for Virgo? Virgo. What are we doing for Virgo? What you got? Virgo gets Titanic. Okay, got you. Cool. Virgo gets Titanic. All right, got it. Cool. All right, let's go. Thanks for the rose, Kate. Wait, you're the girl. I'm the guy. I'm supposed to get you the roses. Oh my God, if a girl got me roses, that'd be mind blowing. What would I do with them? I mean, I'm a Virgo, moon and rising. I'd put them in a vase with water and those little packets that come with the flowers and stuff. Anyway, thank you. I love you, Tarot with Jen. You are awesome sauce. Spinny hugs. Hi, Jaden. What up? All right, Virgos, you ready for this? Shane's ready. We got Team Virgo in the house. Austin, Virgo moon, same. Hi, Steph. What's up, Stephanie? Oh, what's up, Brangelina? Brangelina's here. Are you and Brad both using the same chats, Angelina Jolie, or is it just another one? All right, Virgo. What's up, Black Star? Hi. Thanks for coming in. Oh, you're following YouTube, Jen? Oh, thank you. All right, Virgo, you are going to be at 137.07. Oh, I dig that. Virgo, you are 007 energy because you are the 6th house. You're the anomaly of the Zodiac. That's why nobody can figure out what Virgo's up to. You are the most interesting sign in the Zodiac. You stay thirsty, my cross watchers. All right, Virgo, tap me in, tune me into Virgo energy. Think about your person, Virgo, and give me everything you got for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? Oh, thanks, Jen. We're going to do another collab with me and Frankie are doing one this coming weekend. I'm going to stream it on TikTok too. Ooh, perfect. All right, Virgo. 3 of Cups. You're not going to be alone forever. You're going to get married. Look at you guys dancing at your wedding reception. 3 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. This tells me your guardian angels are working to bring in something reciprocal and equal for you, while you're working to distance yourself from something else to find your happiness. Yet with the 8 of Cups to the 4 of Wands, the twin flame energy comes in that you guys get back together and work stuff out. Whoa. And yet you're going in a new direction, not even realizing that, oh, wow, Virgo. Some of you guys have already gotten a couple people that have Mercury retrograde reached out yet, right? Like you've gotten the test of like, oh, wow, maybe, I could go back to that ex from the 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Look at that. The one you want to reach out is getting ready to reach out. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Bonus points for those of you seeing angel number 333. Dude. Okay. 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups. A runner turns into a chaser. An unawoke has an awakening. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do this for Virgo. Here we go. Ready? 2. 1 and 2. My crown chakra is energizing. Let's love this deck. It's tingling. For the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos. Because victory is yours. Overall energy is the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. They miss you, and they're still wanting to work this out. You haven't left their mind ever. There's Violet Jessup showing up. She still wants to work this out. Violet Jessup's that one that survived sailing on the Olympic, the Titanic, and the Britannic. All 3 of those ships. Got to the point that White Star Line was like, please go use Cunard. She's like, no, I work for White Star Line. I'm sticking with you guys. And they're like, oh boy, our insurance premiums are going to go way up. See, They don't want to go in another direction. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Your twin flame is single. You think they've gotten involved with somebody, but you're actually wrong. But I'm okay with telling you you're wrong on this one. Or for those of you that have closed the door on the twin flame, wait until you see the soulmate coming in, even though you're kind of bumming out about it right now. You're like, there's nothing going to change, Archer. I really appreciate you trying to give me a little turbo boost and build up my, this ain't me, it's the energies. Because I love using the Titanic deck to explain the 5 of Cups. Because sure, it shows that guy, 5 minutes late, he missed sailing on Titanic and it's sailing away. In reality, there is no way Jack and Fabrizio would have got on that ship 5 minutes ahead of time. Those gangplanks were pulled back way before 5 minutes. And it's okay, it's Hollywood. But this also shows that, about 5-6 days later on down the road, this guy's walking down the sidewalk in Southampton and he reads a newspaper article about what happened. And he's like, oh my word, I missed that boat. You're going to find out the reason this all happened with those 333s. It's big. Strength card, the Judgment card. Ooh, somebody that didn't want to look inward has been forced by timing to look inward. Okay. The Lovers, the 7 of Cups, the Moon card, and the 10 of Wands. Your person might have gotten struck by lightning. Metaphorically speaking, not really. Somehow that ties into a sign. Bonus points for a news story about something or someone getting struck by lightning to let you know this is happening. Your person metaphorically got struck by lightning. Okay. 10 of Wands. They needed to completely reboot on this 7 of Cups because that's my Love Island card in the tarot. No further explanations necessary on that one. And this is somebody that always resisted that they were the problem. It was always your fault. They had a great way to play spin doctor and make you out to be the villain. And then they wind up stalking you afterwards after they choose to walk away. They're like, wait, no, I want you, Virgo. And you're like, you said you were done. You treated me like nothing. And then every time they walk away, then they start to want to come back and work it out. Right? It's like I keep hearing that song, No Caller ID, and my nose is itching. And the nose knows, Virgo. Some of y'all are dealing with a Sagittarius or a Cancer or a Leo or a Gemini. In this major arcana, because you got some pretty big major arcana, which means this Mercury retrograde has got a lot of stuff coming your way because it's your dominant planet that's retrograding along with Gemini. Okay? Judgment card and Strength card. Leo, Scorpio energy. Lover's card on the Moon card. Cancer, Pisces, and Gemini. Somebody's born on the 27th or the 20th, maybe the 30th or the 9th, maybe the 18th or the 16th or 26th. Because it's like you're trying to distance yourself, not like because you want to, but because you feel like you have to, right? That's the Magician card. I guarantee you there were people on the Titanic with tarot decks, or there might even been like at least one Irish, Scottish gypsy in like the 3rd class or something. Somebody on that boat had a magic 8-ball in the Rubaiyat was in the freaking cargo hold, right? There was some mystical stuff on board that ship, but it's like due to the things that are in between your energies right now, it's like you just don't want to hurt again, right? You're like, Archer, I don't want to have to walk away. I really thought this would go somewhere else, but I got to look out for me. 10 of Cups. I dreamt of something more fulfilling with them. But with what they're doing, King of Swords, 5 of Wands, I feel like I have no choice. Especially the bonus points for those of you that are finding pennies or coins of any kind on your path. And remember what my Sagittarius grandma used to tell me, Archer, if you see a penny, pick it up, heads or tails, it don't matter because it's money. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles, that goes into the 5 of Wands. Leo, Gemini energy, it's like, what they did to you really shattered your trust because that King of Swords, some of you guys could be divorced, or this was a breakup that felt like a divorce, or some of you guys got thrown out and had nowhere to go as a result of it. They shattered your trust. Whatever you found out in their phone, that was big. And you loved them. You were like all in. Why did they have to do that? That's got you going this other direction, because I see something coming in where you've got a new person that you're going to try to open up to. Well, the past person returns and you're going to wind up going from nobody paying attention to you right now, thinking you don't exist, to more than one option coming in. It's like you're getting ready to approach the energy of that great crossroads, the great test that happens before your forever comes in to work out, of God being like, you want to go with the lower level energy or you want to go with the higher level energy? 10 of Cups. Pisces, Sagittarius strong. This change just started for them with this full moon energy, okay? it's like they hit an energetical rock bottom. And it's like, the thing is, they're hurting and missing you too. Virgo, you've already got a choice, don't you? Like, you got this past person that doesn't know that you're looking at this new person's direction a little bit. And like, you're like, hey, I already know which direction I think I want to go. I just wanted to check in on both things. Because you got a past person paying off some karmic debt after hitting rock bottom. Okay, that could be the person that like didn't have a job or lost their job, moved with family or something. But then you got this newer vibe that you're kind of totally digging, and you're like, Archer, it's complicated and I'm unsure of which direction to go, because you need someone stable. The Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, dealing with somebody that was always rage baiting, always putting you down with that Five of Swords, trying to get you and egg you on, that immaturity became a lot to deal with. Their emotional intelligence became a lot to handle. And yet they're still feeling emotional about all this with the Seven of Wands. It's like they don't want to let you go, and you're having to Seven of Wands protect the fact that, like, hey, hold on, there's thing going on over here, because you don't want it to become a third party energy. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. That's the soulmate twin flame vibes that comes back in on this Cancer Pisces energy, in that it's like they took for granted the stuff. Like, I think this person thought you'd always be there for them, but this Mercury retrograde has them looking inward, okay? That's the thing that goes in with the Hierophant to the Judgment card. This is something back in the day, my Sage's grandma would have looked and been like, Archer, that person's got a pretty big little black book. And I'm like, I know, right? So then you've got to protect, you got someone protecting this connection while you're protecting the direction in you and what you want to do going forward on the Four of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles, right? In the fact that you moving on behind the scenes is literally calling them back in, because that cord was cut on your side, but not on theirs. I think for some of you guys with all the cup energy, the drinking might have gotten in the way, or money spending or finances got to be a lot on this one. But for a big part of it, it just really seems like the gaslighting. Instead of just being like, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Or, you know, it's like, like you've dealt with so many people that it's just kind of like asking for forgiveness instead of permission. And then they would go off on you, block you, unblock you, block you, unblock you. They thought that that cycle was going to keep going, but what you did, stepped in, Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and you shut it down, right? And yet they still would like to see this work out with the Lover's card on the Two of Cups. It's a very deep soulmate twin flame connection that comes in on this, all right? So neither of you really wanted it to get this out of hand, and yet they don't want to lose you. So they're working on cutting out whatever devil energy came into this with the Five of Wands, because that Five of Wands is training for the Six of Wands success to come in. Meanwhile, with the time apart and the way they've ignored your existence too, because you've heard so many, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, they don't realize that you're moving on and seeing somebody else coming in, right? In the Ten of Swords, it's got you a little nervous about which way am I going to go? What am I going to do? Right? It's like, I waited forever for this person to get their act together. And of course, as soon as I move on, start entertaining another option, this one comes back, that one comes back. Then I got this person from high school reaching out, and I'm like, I don't even remember what happened to you, you know? Virgo, it is your dominant planet retrograding. That 1111 portal, you're going to have more than one offer. You're going to go from like a nothing to like an everything, all right? You're going to have to choose. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Told you. With the Emperor, this is you taking your power. Oh my gosh. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. There's the apology that comes in. There's the love offer. And then that one that was working to beat the addiction out with the devil energy, they even show up having beaten the devil because they felt the pressure and they transform on this. Okay? Hanged Man energy to the Ten of Swords. That leads right to the Ace of Cups. I do see you going the direction of something that starts fresh for you, okay? This is either the twin flame past person returns and actually clears the air with you, or you're going in that whole new direction. And the past, whichever direction you're going, God wants to know you're on point. For the Virgos that have like, no, I have chose to cut this out. I can't take the avoidant energy. I want the real relationship. I'm going that route. You're right. And those of you that are like, no, I'm going to pass on the new one. and I'm going to wait for the one to return for me, you're also right. You know why? Because you got 3 out of 4. The Ace of Wands is the only ace missing before you're ready to go forward. That means this is like that close, because the ones are like days, weeks, single energies coming in on this one. Okay. Hey, Josephine, what up? This lets me know that the one that you truly do want to be with will be reaching out, and you guys will be going forward with the 6 of Wands. Heads up, by the way, you're going to be getting like an Employee of the Month award or something in the workplace too. You don't even realize it, but you're up for it. That's Molly Brown handing the award to Captain Rostron for coming to the Titanic survivors' aid that morning after the sinking. All right. That's Caitlin Petty showing up to Ariat for a concert. And then the Country Music Awards Association is like, by the way, here's an award too. What? I know. You don't expect it, but it works out with the 8 of Pentacles. Side note for my single Virgos, yes, the person at work does like you. All right. So I hope that helps. You got strong Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus is here, more Pisces, more Scorpio, Aries energy. Looks like strong Aries and Gemini. Capricorn, Leo, more Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and more Aquarius too. All right. This is going in a different direction because that's a lot of major arcana. That this Mercury retrograde, like when the retrograde ends this week, you guys are in a whole other timeline. You guys aren't even on the same Earth that you were on about a week ago. It's kind of wild. All right. So I hope that helps, Virgo. I will see you back here Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern for your individual live collective reading. Otherwise, love that like on your way out. Please hype the reading, subscribe, be a part of the fam, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday. All right. Spinny hugs and peace and love. Just so you know, Virgo, you have a lot of people flustered about you because you are still the anomaly of the Zodiac. You are still the most interesting sign in the room. You think you got questions about them? They got way more questions about you. Just letting you know. All right. Thank you, guys. Love you, Virgo. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to take 5 minutes, stretch my legs, take a break and rest the throat chakra. And feel free to talk amongst yourselves for a minute. There will be timestamps. And then we will be right back for Libra to... I don't want to say Libra to Pisces. Well, oh, because Pisces is the last sign. Sorry, maybe this is still my first day on the job. All right, guys, hang tight. Have fun amongst yourselves for just a few minutes, and I will be right back. I'm sorry. This gives me a chance to stretch my legs from sitting in that, all right? So I will be right back. All right, we are back in business. Thank you, guys. All right, there will be timestamps afterwards. That's perfect. And hopefully, I was just, if anybody asked Diskella, you can just be like, I'm just listening to music. It was just music. All right. Oh, Allie, I'm sorry. Spinny hugs. Here's the thing. You'll find out there was a reason you did find out. There'll be some clarity coming during the retrograde. It'll definitely help. All right. You're with us here, your family. Spinny hugs for you, totally. Hey, Kiara, what's up? You ready for this? It is go time. It is Libra time. Spinny hugs, Loopy Threat. What up? Thanks for hanging out. Hi, Jen. Yeah, Cancer's done. If you want to, it is. You can come over to YouTube and you can scroll back to get to Cancer. And then I'll post timestamps afterwards too. Even when I'm done TikTok, this whole reading will be available over on the YouTube channel in the November playlist too. Hi again, Chase. What up, Chase? How you doing? Hey, Carla. What's up, Carla? What's up? Not again, Tess. Not again, Tess. Tess. No, and then. No, and then. All right, you ready? Ski Tooks. What's up, Ski Tooks? How you doing? All right. Oh, Anna. Hi. Glad you're here, Anna. All right, on to a Libra. Here we go. All right, cool beans. Hi, what's up? Hi, Carol. How you doing? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. It took me a minute to find the letters. Hi, Carol. Hello. Brandy, what's up? Dude, everybody's turning up for Libra. This is cool. All right, what deck are we using? Libra, Libra gets the Beatles. John's like, oh, Libra gets the Beatles. When John Lennon got to heaven, no, hold on. Let's get the joke right. When Steve Jobs got to heaven, right? First person he met was John Lennon. And Steve Jobs is like, I founded Apple. And John Lennon's like, oh, really? Anyways, that was a stupid joke. But anyways, we're good. All right, Libra, you're gonna be at 159.49. What up, Libra? How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for being here. All right, Libra, think about your person. And God, tap me and tune me into Libra's energy, please. And thank you. And Libra, your live individual collective reading will be on Thursday and every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We've made it into the new schedule, and it's awesomeness. All right, perfect. Thank you. The 9 of Cups to the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, the 2 of Pentacles. That's my 6-7 card in the tarot. Your person's all 6-7 about this, just wishing and hoping there's a chance that something might happen. See how they put their possessions in front of you? They don't like that. They feel bad about it on the 9 of Cups. See how George Harrison has all these guitars, but he just wants a little love, all right? But it's going to take a whole lot of precious money. Oh, that's George. Oh, okay, let's roll. I did, Amber. I did. All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. You ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. Here we go. Over energy is the Fool card. You've got a fresh start during this retrograde coming in. All right. If it's with a past person that's on your mind, you guys return and start fresh. Fool card. All right. And in the Beatles tarot, this is actually my Fleetwood Mac card. Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions the only supergroup that existed for one day and never even released an album, the Dirty Mac. But it's still, this is dreams. They got their sights set on you and they're ready to aim. All right. And if it's a new person, yup, you're right. They're totally checking you out. All right. Aries energy, 9 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. You got a single person, either a past person coming in totally single and ready to go, or a new person that is single. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's my roundabout card and a card of free will. They're entering into the roundabout and they're coming out, choosing you. They're getting ready to go down Virgo Boulevard. Virgo Boulevard. Is that right? Boulevard. Yes, that's right. Something about the Boulevard of Broken Dreams might resonate too. But all right, let's go. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. This is emotional stability. The Judgment card, retrograde got them thinking. Into the Page of Cups about making an offer. Could be an age difference for some of you guys. And the 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is a good reading. With the bonus card too. You got the Stowaway card on the 9 of Wands to the Hierophant. Look at, there's one brick in the wall there, Mr. Gorbachev, and they're getting ready to tear down that wall. That's an 80s reference. Not many people are going to understand that. Anyway, whatever. They are totally. George Harrison. But here's the weird part. They're like, as soon as I finish doing the laundry, that's what I heard. 9 of Wands to the Hierophant, where they come in and ask for an apology to go forward. All right. Strong Sagittarius energy, Taurus and Libra too. Surprised I don't see the Empress card, because you and Libra share the Empress card. Or you and Taurus share the Empress card. Oh, so maybe it's going to be dealing with another Libra. Venus energy. The Venus energy is going to be powerful on this right now. Okay, I get it. So you've got them falling for you. If it's a past person, they're falling for you all over again. If it's a new person, they're falling for you pretty hard. Not legitimately, all right, but metaphorically speaking. In the Page of Cups, all right. Pisces Cancer energy comes in on this one. And the fact that whatever you're posting online and just carrying on about doing you has them totally like mesmerized. They almost like feeling like you put a spell on them a little bit, all right. The Fleetwood Mac energy hits strong with this because upon reflecting back in on themselves with that Judgment card, they do see that you were the right choice. You were the successful one. And if it is a new person in single vibes, they see you in that light. And they just haven't told them. All right. Scorpio, Aries, and Leo energy comes in with this wild card of them wanting to tear down the wall and apologize for taking so long. Their stubbornness really had you... Dude, they really thought you'd chase them after this. That's the thing. Libras don't chase. You're the cardinal air sign. Cross watchers might have missed that. Okay? Right? And if this is a new person, they're going to learn about it really, really fast. So they underestimated you just a little bit on this, and that's got them eating a little bit of crow, okay? Because I think their jealousy does get the better of them at times, and that becomes a lot to deal with, right? Oh, dude, for some of you guys, you're getting to know a new person, and the past person's getting jealous because they're watching your social media. Hierophant, Lord knows, God knows, because you ain't chasing, except some of you guys are chasing this new person energy while the past person's chasing you, which is very interesting because it's like a loop cycle going on, right? So every time the jealousy gets the better of them, though, then they disappear only to show up like a day or two later as if nothing ever happened. So they're getting ready to change it up this time, though, because some of you guys, they've never apologized. And yet this time they're coming in with something that's very genuine, okay? Because the insecurities got the better of this. Some of you guys, they were stealing... I'm hearing Miranda Lambert off the Judgment card. Crazy ex-girlfriend. So for some of you guys, they were dealing with a crazy ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. Remember, no gender in tarot. But a crazy ex that wouldn't leave them alone, right? And they're like, I'm done with this. And yet it's like, not done with this. No, you're not done with me. I'm done with this. Oh, wait, no, you forgot. You got to come and get your hoodie. And they're like, I don't care about the hoodie. Keep the hoodie. All right, right? And it kept getting in the way, you know? Yeah, but I do... Libra, you guys are awesome because I hear, but the other line on that song, I keep hearing the stop acting crazy and start acting like a lady, right? I know it's getting to you, but the confidence you're putting out and extruding into the universe is driving them crazy and attracting in the new person vibes. This is a very weird crisscross energy because there's some Libras here who are like, no, I'm waiting for my past person to come in and this is the direction it's going, but you have a new person that's reaching out. Then there's some of you that are actually, you're entertaining a new person, right? And you've got the past person wanting to reach out. It's a very weird Mercury retrograde conundrum that your phones start going to go crazy on you, right? Some of you guys might be using moon mode in the not too distant future. Totally. They're telling somebody off to be with you. That's all I know. Judgment card. They're totally telling somebody off to be with you. You could seriously be like having somebody reach out, being like, I gave up and walked away from all the stuff that I did to create. And you're like, whoa, wait, I was starting to go in another direction. Uh-oh. Right? Knight of Swords. Yeah, and there you are sitting on the front of your car being like, oh, God, what do I do now? 1 minute I'm cool, 1 minute I don't know. Because you're picking up on this with your intuitive hits. Because see John Lennon sitting there just hanging out on his car while he was filming How I Won the War in Amarillo, Spain, right? And that's when God planted the idea in his head about, hey, John, you should buy that big white grand piano. Just imagine all the songs you can write on that piano. So you're right. Are they really going to reach out? There are some of you that are like, I don't know, as soon as I move on, maybe they'll reach out. It's being brought in. There's the Fool card, there's the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. A player returning in a single status while this other person reaches out too. Man, this Mercury retrograde is going to be interesting. So here's the thing. They're telling me that you're not wanting to play mind games anymore, Wheel of Fortune, but either way, they want you, and like they can't keep flying the nest every time things starts to get serious. Somebody needed to grow up and come out of this. like, here's the vibes they need to come out of. Like, well, how Paul McCartney and Jane Asher was still the younger singular having a lot of fun, but then Paul met Linda and it became more about the family vibes of things, right? And somebody here could be in the public eye. Either you or your person, or some of you, both you guys, could be reading for a celebrity couple here or a future one. Here's the thing, this Nine of Wands is they know that they have to man up or woman up in order to be on your level. Because you got plans and you're going places and you're not going to let anybody hold you back anymore. And I think they're noticing or realizing that. So they're still totally watching your social media. Four of Swords on the silence. And yeah, Justice card. That's you. That's your major arcana. So either you're dealing with another Libra, or maybe for some of you guys, it's copycat syndrome going on too, where they act like you now or talk like you now. And it's like the Mockingbird stuff, whatever you would, like, it got to the point that you couldn't even say stuff. Like, you were very afraid of being like, gee, I'm afraid you're going to eek me in my sleep. And in your head, you're like, oh God, if I say that, don't plant that seed in their head, right? They were in Xerox mode and trying to feed off of your energy. But then you overcame it. Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini energy, Leo, strong Sag, Taurus energy too. Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Pisces so far. Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 9th or the 19th, maybe the 5th, the 6th, 26th, 25th is here, the 20th, the 2nd, and I do see a lot of repeating 10s. Something in the Taurus reading may resonate to you because you guys do share Venus as your dominant rock. 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, into the 2 of Swords with the Page of Wands. They're trying to have a little hope or faith in this one that you may actually forgive them on this, because even they're realizing with this Judgment card during Mercury retrograde energies that are coming in is that they can't keep sweeping this under the rug. They really do need to apologize. They never apologized before. They would just show up and come in and just be like, okay, we're fine. Nothing happened. And you're like, wow, really? We're just not going to address this anymore. This time with the Judgment card here, it shows that they do. And they realize, I have never properly treated you in that way. 9 of Wands. And you've got a genuine apology coming in. I know you don't suspect it, but this retrograde's got people doing some freaky deaky stuff. And you will be surprised. That Judgment card, they know they have to man up or woman up in order to be on your level. Yeah, they can't have you thinking they're all in and then the next minute they go ghost. There was too much fight or flight that had to be worked on here, right? But with that Hierophant, that shows them coming in a form of emotional intelligence on a higher level in order to get the union working with you guys. I do see this working out. And for those of you wondering why the new person energy is not taking off as fast as it does, it's either the distance or the age, difference in upbringings and stuff, but it still does actually lead that way. And so if you're here working on getting a new person to start talking to you because it hasn't been going far, the way this works is your past person reaches out first, and then the new person makes you an offer too. Because I am even being drawn to that big 2 right at the top here. That's like, Libra's going to have 2 choices out of the silence. Yeah, King of Cups to the 3 of Wands. Aries, Gemini, Pisces energy. Someone that actually has done the work and comes in healed. This drives you in the same direction for this one because they're working really hard on the emotional intelligence. So that they can't keep trying to have their cake and eat it too. That's the thing. Acting like they're in a relationship with you while still, whether it's real or fake, entertaining other options. That's not cool, especially when they don't give an explanation to it that leaves you all feeling 4 cups, right? The thing about this part is, I do see that they're kind of like couch crashing with someone or something already that has a special person staying with them. So for those of you that have suspect they've like moved in or they're staying with somebody and there might be something to it, there's not. But the reason they're in that situation is because they actually need to have a little bit of programming as to how a relationship is supposed to work. You know how their parents were. They didn't exactly learn proper relationship etiquette that resulted in the emotional unintelligence, which is why the white rabbit showed up. But you know what you'll be seeing soon? Fox. What does the fox say? Anyways, heads up. And if you've already seen a fox, whether a real one or a digital one in your social media scrollings, that's letting you know this is going to happen sooner than later. Just because the rabbit shows up doesn't mean the fox ain't far behind trailing on that rabbit. 2 of Swords. Heads have hope or faith that this one levels out the way it's supposed to, because it's going to leave you at a point of trying to figure out which way to go and being tired of being stuck. But one of these provides the clarity needed to let you know you're making the right choice. All right. That leads you into a new direction with the Fool card for you guys. I love it. You better invite me to the wedding. It's in your blueprint. You're not destined to be alone forever. You see, told you, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Dear Lord, I think they just leave their social media open to you. Like they Google and search you and look you up or Facebook you or whatever, and then they fall asleep or something. And the phone just stays open to your social media. Literally, then they wake up and it's still there. Some of you guys, they do still have the photos that you saved in their phone. They won't ever delete them either. They're learning, though, and getting ready to come your way. Because then you go from that to the Queen of Wands with the Moon card. You might fear your love life is over and done with. With the Death card, it's actually just transforming. This is the final chapter of this phase of the healing journey, coming out of a depressing energy, and with the World card, going forward into the chapter that you want for each other together. I love it for you. All right. Your reading will be on what, Thursday? Yep, Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern, and we'll try to tap back into this, see where the direction that it goes, because it's going to work out. That Ace of Pentacles, your love life's not over. It's just getting started. I dig that. All right. So thank you very much, Libra. And please hype the reading, like it on your way out, leave a comment, interact, subscribe, be part of the fam. And I'll see you later on this week. All right. Peace and love and some spinny hugs for you. All right. And definitely check out your fellow Libra, Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. Our main mod, Melissa, down here, she got you covered. It's cool vibes. All right. Next up, on to the birthday sign, Scorpio. Hi. What's up? Let me switch the banner over, and there we go. All right, cool beans. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Iskella. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I love you guys. You are awesome. Oh my gosh, we are over, between the numbers on TikTok and here, we are well over 300 people in the chat. Love that like for you guys. Thank you all so much for spending time. I love you guys. All right, we're using stained glass for Scorpio this week. All right, gotcha. Piece of cake. Hey, thanks for the repost, Merbenz. Thank you so much. Hi, Kaylee. What up, girl? How you doing? Everybody, shh. Andy's here. See, Andy, I learned how to fall down gently. What up? All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. Scorpio. Let's put yours at 215.35, all right? Scorpio, you awesome, sexy, awesomeness sign, you. Guess what? Hey, did you hear? If you didn't know, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you amazingly awesome, intelligent, super sexy, transformative Scorpio sign, you. Happy birthday to you. All right, Scorpio, you ready for this? Think about your person, and we will be doing your individual collective reading this coming Thursday and every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe and be a part. All right, so think about your person, Scorpio. And God, tap me and tune me into Scorpio's energy. Let's do this. Here we go. Scorpio, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any of their names still be just as sweet? Oh my God, yeah, totally. You're Scorpio. Come on now. All right, let's do this. Give me 2 shuffles for the birthday sign. What do we got? 1 and 2. The Wheel of Fortune to the Chariot. You choosing to not give up and to keep progressing forward is bringing in exactly what you want. Your birthday wishes are not going unheard. You're going to make it through this phase in this battle. And with the World card, close the cycle. And with the High Priestess, you're hanging out behind the scenes, Scorp. You ain't making money moves. You're making life shifts. Oh, hello there. Sorry. Whatever. I thought it was good. Okay. Somewhere's a Scorpio that made me do that. Anyways, let's do this. Let's love this deck for the super successful, sexy Scorpios. Because even my male Scorpios, you know you GQ. Let's go. Over energy is the King of Wands, Sagittarius vibes, okay? With the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the Lovers, and the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, just so you know, you're going to be making a lot of money in the coming year. Ooh, you're going to make bank in 26. Wow. Side note, but worth it. Lover's card, something about a government contract might help something out for somebody here with Scorpio's vibes. Three of Swords into the King of Wands. You're tired of the same thing week after week, nonstop with no signs of progress. Three of Swords. And that's what's manifest. You're manifesting 10 cups out of a Three of Swords energy. Hope that makes sense. Let me see. All right, 10 of Wands. They really, your cutoff game is strong, Scorpio. Look at you go. 8 of Swords. You're like, nope, sorry, hands are tied. What can I do? 5 of Wands. That put them into thinking and training with the Ace of Wands on the 2 of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Scorpio, 10 of Swords, and the Magician. You guys are trying to call each other back in, and that's why the signals are getting garbled. With the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Swords, they're feeling rather frustrated right now. All right. There could be a birthday wish being granted on this one, or they're just straight up still fantasizing and dreaming about you with the 2 of Swords. They're having hope or faith that on this one, that they still get to totally see your stinger. Because when the times were really good, Aries energy, oh my gosh, Archer, they were really good. And I want to relive those times with Scorpio again. And Scorpio sitting here going, well, yes, they were really good, but the 5 of Wands to the 10 of Swords, relationships just aren't all about that. And just because you get me to dinner doesn't mean I'm going to be dessert. Scorpio doesn't bite hard unless you act nicely, right? Scorpio's like accurate. Anyways, I know, right? You got the Ace of Wands in a whirl on that one. Oh, wow. Your person's just like, Archer, did Scorpio really say that? I'm like, well, I'm just pulling the energy, but your person's like, whoa, Scorpio. I know. Stop at Crosswatcher. Oh my gosh, they're so immature. Right? Instead of coming at you with the confident vibes, it's that. It's like, you're hot. Or they got nothing else to say, right? And you're like, yeah, I was looking for something more all in and committed. We needed that King of Wands energy to go away, right? I mean, cool, really good when they made times for you for the Ace of Wands energy, but how about if they made times for some 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles energy too, right? Yeah, you wanted a relationship that didn't last 3 minutes at a time. I think that's out of my standards and practice. Oh my God. Scorpio. Okay, well, hey, the shoe fits, wear it. When in Rome, right? Okay. Page of Wands on the Hierophant. See, I think you called them out and said, I can't keep doing this in and out non-committal Ace of Wands energy. I want something that's committed. I want somebody that's all in. All right. Relationships are not just about the Ace of Wands energy, right? It's about being able to make it through the ups and the downs. Hierophant to the 9 of Pentacles, though, says that you got them thinking, and they are on their own because nobody else would put up with this longer than anybody else would have. Even for those you're like, no, Archer, they moved on and picked somebody else over me, right? It lasted an hour at most before that other person was like, oh my God, get out of here. And that's why they're sitting there going, oh, I miss Scorpio, because Scorpio put up with so much. That's what's got them looking internal to be like, wait a second, Scorpio put up with so much. What did I do to Scorpio? Oh, crap. That, you know what I mean? If they chose someone else, they're receiving the karma for it, and the fact that that person is doing to them exactly what they did to you. See how it feels, Crosswatcher? That's a lesson. 9 of Wands to the Page of Wands. Yeah, told you. Look, Knight of Wands. Oh, Scorpio, I'm going this way because of the Ace of Wands. They blah, 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 right? Then they come in and that person turned into a Page of Wands on them. And then 9 of Pentacles, they're single. Oh, by the way, single Scorpios, the new person, you are not actually an option. That person is really all about you. All right. And they're talking to way more people behind in their friend zone than you think. Like Scorpio said this the other day. Scorpio did this the other day. Oh my gosh, it's Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Scorpio because they're literally going around telling, like, single Scorpios, they're going around telling people, I think Scorpio is my soulmate. And that's usually your job, right? All right, let's get back to this 9 of Pentacles on the 6 of Swords to see this from another perspective and the fact that they've actually paid off what they did. Hey, Whimsy. What's up, girl? How you been doing? It's good to see you. Spinny hugs. Two of Swords, Ace of Wands. For some of you guys, they chose their own ego, or they wanted to stay in the situationship vibes. I really kind of think for 94% of you guys, they chose themselves over. I'm not ready for commitment. I'm this and that. I'm just working, but we can keep the Ace of Wands going. And you're like, no, you have not bought the cow. Therefore, you are not getting free milk. Times are tough for all of us, right? Scorpio, are you imposing tariffs on yourself? Oh my God, I love you, Scorpio. Scorpio's like, yes, there's going to be a 28% tariff in place on my heart. If you, I love you, Scorpio. Oh my gosh, let's talk business. Anyways, and they're like, I cannot afford this tariff. King of the castle, I have a chair. Oh my God, I cannot. This is wild. Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands on the 10 of Cups. Your wishes are getting ready to come in. It's the end of a tarot novella for you that has a very big conclusion. 10 of Swords on the Ace of Wands. They're stuck in thought about this. So they are totally snooping because they're like, how is Scorpio still moving on without me? No, Scorpio. Scorpio, you stop. You're supposed to get back here. And you're like, no, what? Eat my dust, right? The High Priestess. High Priestess of the Chariot on the King of Swords. I told you ain't making money moves. You're making life shifts. Your future self, just so you know, is somebody that you would totally look up to and admire. I kid you not. The Magician card. You're manifesting their changes. So they're still trying to hang on to this connection. You've just been feeling their pull more lately than usual because you're like, why can't I disconnect from this? I've tried to disconnect. I've tried cord cutting. I don't know what to do. And it's because it's coming your way. Because the contract's not over. But they had to go through it. This person got metaphorically hit by a Dark Night of the Soul Mack truck. Bonus points for somebody that works for Swift Trucking. People that do know Swift Trucking will understand that reference. But yeah, they literally got hit by a Mack truck of karma. No, metaphorically, literally. Just go with it. You know what I mean? But it's also in the 10 of Cups. Some of you guys are like, it's the vibes of like when a parent looks at a kid and is like, oh, I hope you get one just like you someday, right? It's like he's like the energy is that, or you're like, oh, I hope you get a person just like you someday. They did. And it didn't last very long, right? That's the wild part. Oh my gosh. Hey, what up, girl? Spinny hugs. Hi. Cancer and the Pisces energy seems pretty strong on this. I think they got some strong Cancer and Pisces in their chart because the whole fact that they would never open up. It's like cross watchers. Scorpio really just wanted you to really show that they cared a little bit. Even if Scorpio did try the whole I'm done, I'm out, I'm going to walk away. I mean, fight for Scorpio a little bit. Just because you have Scorpio doesn't mean Ace of Wands. You know what I mean? 3 of Pentacles. Oh, nice. 3 of Pentacles, Justice on the Moon card. So the guardian angels on the 3 of Pentacles are checking in and confirming that they are paying off their karmic debt. Okay? Which brings them back in the 3 of Cups on Judgment, ready for a long-term relationship with you. All right? Bonus points for Cancer and Pisces energy with Libra as well. And it's like this hasn't been worked out fully. So their ego and their temper kept hiding the dismissive avoidant ways. But it's also like their ego is what's caused them to call your bluff, and they're regretting the decision to. And because they're fearing the disconnect from the relationship altogether, like, oh man, Scorpio's not putting up with this anymore. They couldn't keep letting that fight or flight kicking in and then going in another direction, whether it was going and staying at a friend's house, picking another person, going out to the bar, whatever it was. They needed to stay to have this conversation work out and stop calling the bluffs. That's what'll bring them back in for a genuine apology in the Hanged Man on the Page of Cups. Okay? So the fear of you disconnecting from the relation this time after how they acted is what's put them into this self-isolating stage, okay? They thought they were doing it right. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm just isolated. I don't need anybody in my life. I'm cutting everybody out. And then God's like, that's exactly how this was supposed to go. Now they've isolated. Now they have time to think about it and be like, oh, that's what I did to cause it. And that's allowing them to look in and start working on the emotional intelligence. Because life's going to throw curveballs like this, and the way they react is what they really got to work on controlling, right? I do like the direction it goes coming back in, though. All right. This will probably be as quick as the week ahead because your person's probably going to feel the Mercury retrograde vibes before anybody else does. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo, but then you've also got strong Cancer and Pisces here. Could be another Scorpio, Libra energy. Gemini is pretty strong. More Cancer, more Pisces, more Gemini and Virgo. There is Leo. Leo and Sagittarius are here. And that's Gemini again. That's Gemini. That's Leo again. Virgo, Leo, Cancer. All right. And some of you guys, your person could be born on the 1st or the 11th. And here's 111 showing up. Okay. Then I've got the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, which are all division. Those are all divisible as sevens. Ooh, 777. That's a bit of an energetical jackpot. I like that. The 20th, the 9th, the 3rd, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. See a lot of succession numbers. The 18th, 28th is here. 19th, 30th, the 31st, the 2nd, and the 22nd. Okay. And also something about September 9th or the 9/9 portal or something about that resonates, or a date that stands out or something. All right. So your reading is going to be interesting this week. All right. We'll do your reading. Your reading will be Thursdays, every Thursday, 12 noon Eastern time. So please hype and like the reading, subscribe, and be a part of the fam. Keep us posted when they reach out, because I think your person's going to reach out before a lot of the others do. All right. So I hope it helps. And I love you, Scorpio. You have the bestest birthday yet. Make this the best solar return yet. And eat a lot of birthday cake and go roller skating and ride on the tilt-a-whirl until you puke. Okay? And just have fun. Happy birthday. And don't forget to check out your fellow Scorpio, your fellow 11/14 Scorpio Frankie. Her birthday's coming up, and we're going to be doing a collab. Check out the timestamps for all the channel announcement stuffs. All right? And until later, next time, I'll see you then. Spinny hugs and peace and love. All right, cool beans. Onward and forward. To the 178 in the chat, love that like. Oh my gosh, an 81 over on TikTok. We are pushing 300 in the chats. I love you guys. Thanks for spending time today with me. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hey, Jazz, what up? How's it going, Jazz? Hey, JB, what you up to? It is indeed Saggy time, JB. You ready for this? All right, cool. What are we using for Sag? Sag gets Titanic. All right, gotcha. It was a Sag that told me I knew too much about Titanic and needed another hobby. So sorry, but you guys picked it. Okay, I'll keep the Titanic references to a minimum. God, she was an awesome Sag too. Okay. All right, where are you going to be at? Let's change the timestamp banner thingamajiggy, and let's give you a timestamp, Sag. All right, cool. All right, ready for this? Hey, hi, Katie. What up, Kate? Thank you. Asher, what up? Darisa's here. Hey, Liz. Thanks for sharing the live, too. Thank you. And tapping the screen there. You guys are awesomeness. Thank you. Ready, JB? Let's do it. It's a cool screen name, JB1122. I dig it. Cool vibes. I like the vibes off of that. All right. Happy early birthday to Sagittarius. All right. Let's go for it. All right. You are going to be at 2/31/11. Hi, Sagittarius. What's up? Happy early birthday, you awesome fire sign, you. All right. Think about your person, too. And let's tap in and tune into what we got for you for the week ahead, Sagittarius. Because as you know, I'm Archer. It's a reason. I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer, which I'm quite proud of. So I'm here for you. All right? Cross watchers, not now. This is Sagittarius' turn. All right, so tap me into Sag energy. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? You just get all the luck. 2 shuffles. You ready? Let's do it to it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful, sassy Sagittarius. The only sign worthy of 5 syllables. Here we go. Okay, I'm doing the thing that guy does on TikTok with the brisket. 6 of Wands. If I was not vain and wore my glasses, I would totally take the glasses off and I'd throw away and walk away. 6 of Wands. That's tenderousness. Leo energy on the 2 of Cups, of course, Leo and Cancer, and the Fool card for Aries. Oh my gosh, this is just getting ready to get started. Sag, this is a good reading. You want me to just stop now? All right, let's go. the devil. Okay. And the emperor, you're in devil energy at the moment, and you're literally like, it could be as soon as like you're beating the devil energy this evening or this coming weekend. 7-1 Queen of Pentacles. My throat chakra is opening. You guys, you both want to talk. Ace of Swords, the hate text. Shut the front door. With the King of Pentacles. The age difference is what's helping this? No, somebody's growing up. Ooh, emotional maturity coming in. Sagittarius, you got an emperor showing up. Somebody's awakening. Leo, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, more Leo, more Cancer, more Aquarius. This is, whoa. Look at you telling Toby to leave you alone in the week ahead because you're just tired of being tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? You are still kind of like processing how they acted versus what they promised in the beginning, right? I actually see that you've really tried on the 7 of Wands. You're like, okay, try to focus on the good times. Let's focus on the good times. But the bad times keep coming up because Archer, what they did was brutal. What they did was above and beyond. And there is no way in the world I can let that happen to me again, right? The temper, the demands, that was a big part of this. Capricorn and Aries energy on that one. They were very hot-headed and would always lash it out onto you. And would have you almost to the point of like backed up in the corner being like, why do you keep going off on me? I'm trying to make this work. I want this to work, right? Queen of Pentacles on the 5 of Swords is like it was either their way or the highway due to that instability. But the King and the Queen of Pentacles are here, which means that you guys are coming into the same frequency for a divine union. That's a mature relationship. The Queen and the King of Pentacles, that happens in this timeline. They were just walking depression on the 5 of Swords to the 8 of Swords. They had a permanent resting 5 of Swords face, right? You're like, I just want to have some fun. Like, you told me this was going to be a fun journey and adventurous, and we do stuff. We wind up sitting at home all the time. I never get to go out. Then when I go out, you question me. Got to respond to your text messages right away. This totally, like, this whole thing turned into 1 star. Would not recommend on Yelp, right? Some of you guys could be dealing with this with another fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or another Sag. Definitely could be dealing with a cardinal sign. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Leo again, Capricorn again, Virgo. But in that 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, it's like you knew this person and you could make this happen. It's like, I know it's an overused hyperbole, but right person, wrong time. Difference in age, life experiences, or something, but their mask had completely slipped. But this time, it completely fell off. Devil card, right? This could be an addiction that got in the way. This could be something that came between you guys. I feel that it's more of like an anger issue more than anything on this one. Could be like an addiction, drugs, alcohol, something like that needed to be overcome because you never really knew the real them. And you're like, Archer, I would consider it, but how do I know if I can trust them again? For some of you guys, they broke like the one major cardinal rule that you set with them, and you were like, don't do this to me, it will wreck me. And they did it, right? You gave them a fair warning even. Some of you guys, you were then could be born on the 5th, 15th, 20th, 4th, 7th. Ace of Wands that came out sideways. So I have to read it upright and reverse, all right? In the fact that on this Ace of Wands, 1, they can't stop thinking about you to energize the Ace of Wands chakra. You guys are both very Ace of Wands frustrated. So what you think about when your Ace of Wands chakra is frustratedly activated is what they're doing too. So you guys have this really weird Ace of Wands astral projection going thing on, right? Where you guys keep digitally, romantically firing off each other's arrows subconsciously. Okay? Yeah. Kind of like sex magic vibes. What? I know, yeah. Okay, in English, yeah, they did just 3 of Pentacles. Neither of you guys can Ace of Wands without thinking about each other on the 4 of Cups because you guys both secretly really want each other. I know it started out as a really interesting, fun friends energy, and then the love started. So it started off as the fun first, and then it's like this, we weren't supposed to develop feelings. This was only, whoa. And then it's like somebody came out of the friend zone, it got weird and awkward, and now it's wanting to go forward. This is interesting. Three of Pentacles. That's the guarantee group that came on board Titanic from Harland and Wolff, working on all the finals, you know, the final checks, the final balances. Because Titanic had a lot of problems during its construction with time delays. The Olympic kept throwing propeller blades, and they kept having to move the thing out of the dry dock. So it got to the point that they were actually still, like the thing Rose said, which is actually what another passenger said about still being able to smell the fresh paint. They were literally painting that ship still in certain areas as the thing was being delivered to Southampton for the maiden voyage. So this is like something that is just getting finished up, even though it's already coming together, so that you two can go off on the maiden voyage. And don't think for a split second that the fun's going to be done. It's like, oh God, now we're just going to be in a relationship like an old couple. No, but I'm telling you what, the lessons you two have learned, it's going to be like, I'm going to call it a confident era, right? Right? Nicknames, pet names, safe words, all that stuff. I would do and the safe words meatloaf, Sagittarius, because they would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Sagittarius, would you guys just get a room? You both want to already. What? I know. Who said that? You both said it. Not me. I'll tell you what. The silence and the separation has continued to build an Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords tension between the two of you guys. That I'm telling you what, it's leading to a meetup, a communication. It's go time on either side. Either one of you could reach out and start this, but it's about a 30-second conversation followed by just shut up and kiss me, you fool. Yeah. Six of Wands, pull my hair. Stop it. You're going to make me blush, Sagittarius, or just call me later. I don't care. What? Huh? Stop. You're going to get a phone call. You're going to get a phone call. For some of you guys, they do still have all the text messages and stuff, and it's in the pictures and all of it. Oh my God. This is how they should have been before, right? Five of Swords. If they hadn't, why so serious, Crosswatcher? If you'd been a little more Ace of Wands in the first place, you'd have probably had Sagittarius hook, line, and sinker. You know, right? Totally. Sagittarius don't dig insecurity when it's like, you're taking too long, right? Exactly. It's coming back in another direction with that Six of Wands. That's Caitlin Petty getting a Grammy before the Grammy Awards. Knight of Wands, Five of Cups to the Star card that leads to the King of Cups. You're gonna, oh my God. Sag, you're going to have more than one option because you're like getting ready. One of you, oh my God, you guys are both getting ready to reach out. This is literally, I cannot draw you, mysterious stranger, because you guys are both getting ready to press send. I know. I will, it's, you know what? For 7 to 9% of you guys, you will literally send messages to each other at the same time. You crazy little Ace of Wands goobers. I told you, get a room already. Oh my word. Ace of Pentacles. You've been seeing those coins on your pathway? The stray pennies and the dimes especially, I'm being told. Remember what my Sag grandma said, heads or tails, see a penny, pick it up. It's money. Don't matter. It doesn't matter if it's heads or tails. Right. You guys, out of missing each other, what's going to call you back in. And you're going to wind up, here's what you got going on. It's Mercury retrograde. Some of you guys have already gotten a message or two, but you got more than one ex that's going to reach out. I'm telling you what, you're going to have like, some of you guys, you're going to be like, ding, Four of Cups, not that one. Oh, Six of Swords. Oh God, not that. It's Sagittarius, you're Goldilocks. Bonus points if you dressed up for Goldilocks or Little Red Riding Hood for Halloween. Because it's literally, oh, that one's too cold. Then another ex reaches out. Oh, no, that one's too, no. But then the third one, that one's just right. That's the one I was waiting for. 10 of Cups to the World card. Or for some of you guys with the Moon card on the 10 of Swords. I love reading for you, Sagittarius. Some of you guys, this is how this goes down this week, is that, oh, that person reached out. That person reached out. Okay, that's it. I'm calling the person I want before somebody, I don't want another song. And you go for it just because you're like, okay, we're not playing this game. This is who I want. Either way, it goes the Ace of Cups. I don't care if it is a past person and you're working it out or you going in a new direction to open up. It's the Ace of Cups. This tells me that you've got somebody, even for those of you dealing with the return of a twin, a return of a past person, it is coming in a fresh energy of old cycles being closed with the World card in order to move forward fresh and new. And those of you that are working with a new person, they're getting ready to open up too. They're just really nervous and frustrated because you look so dang good. You know, you're like a freaking Ford Ranger, freaking Sagittarius. I know exactly. They're like, oh. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of. Oh my God, I know, right? Thank you. I missed it. Sagittarius, you got all 4 aces. You got your wishes granted, and that came out for another sign already. Oh my God, what Sagittarius wants, Sag gets. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Oh my God, you got the 1111 card on the 1111 portal reading. Sagittarius, this is bigger than your birthday candle wishes coming up next season. Put your wish down in the comment, even if it's just an emoji to keep your private life private. We're manifesting it. Wishes granted. And for those of you who do deal with the twin flame, they're coming in awoke and corrected. Oh my God, I love this for you. 1111, claim it, Sag, because that Fool card shows your love life's just getting started. They want this too. That cycle's closed, and with the 10 of Cups, it's what both of you guys have dreamt about going forward for your future. You or them could be born on the 4th, the 14th, or 24th, the 7th, the 17th, or 27th. Without a doubt, the 1st or the 11th. Okay? The 16th, the 7th, the 9th, the 19th, 29th, the 30th, the 5th, the 15th, the 4th, the 24th, the 10th, 25th, 15th, and 2nd. All right? And you have got strong Cancer energy. This thing is like Cancer energy. Leo, not as much as Cancer though. Then Aries. Yeah, look, Cancer, 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 Cancer. Aquarius is here. Leo, Aquarius again. Cancer, Cancer. Pisces, Aries. World cards, every sign. So Cancer, Leo, Aries, all of them. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. More Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn. You got all 12 signs are showing up for you. Their whole chart's activated for you, which, I mean, hey, you're Sagittarius, so it kind of makes sense. You have a habit of doing that to people. All right. I love this for you, Sag. We'll do your live individual collective reading coming up. You'll be Friday. Nope. Stop. Rewind. Thursday. There we go. Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern every Thursday. All right. So hype and like the reading on the way out. Oh, just so you know, they are a little worried that you may not forgive them for how things turned out and how the tables turned. Just so you know, so they may come in slightly humbled at first. And if you're getting ready to reach out to them, they're going to answer the phone. Okay. I hope it helps. I love you, Sagittarius. Peace and love and spinny hugs. All right. That was wild. The biggest thing they want is to rebuild trust with you. They really want to prove it to you that you can trust them. And they'll never break a promise to you again. All right. Okay. Love you, Sag. Wow, your individual reading's going to be interesting this week. Neat. Victoria, what's up, my favorite Spice Girl, you? How you doing, Victoria Beckham? Darn you, David Beckham. Nah. Posh Spice was always my favorite. Hi. What up, Victoria? Hey, Rahama. What's up? What's up? He's coming in. Hey, Kaylee. I have done Aries. I did. Yes. I actually don't have them lit. Well, they're in the description box, Lisa, over on the YouTube channel. It lists the decks that I use. But totally. Capricorn, could I use the Biblical Shadow Tarot deck? What do we have up for Capricorn? Wild Unknown? I'm going to tell you what. Yeah, you got it, Lisa. I'm going to use both decks. Capricorn, you're going to get clarifiers as well. Ace of Wands, nice choice. All right, so yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for the base point, and then we'll do clarifiers for you using this. With the Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup shows up. Whoa. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Capricorn. All right, hold on. Let me grab the banners. There we go. Okay, cool beans. You ready? Hey, Brittany. What's up, darling? How you doing, girl? What up, babe? Spinny Hut. Brittany, I just babed you. I'm sorry. Unless you're okay with that. I usually ask a lady permission. But hi, Brittany, babe? I don't know. Anyways, okay, now Archer's blushing. What's up? Archer only blesses when he really likes somebody, Brittany. What? Huh? I don't know. Hey, Messenger. What up? What up? How you doing? All right. Let's see what we've got here. What's up? Beans in the house. What up, Bean? All right, Capricorn. You are going to be at 247.30. What up, Capricorn? How you doing? All right, think about your person and let's tap in and tune in, Capricorn. And your individual collective reading will be on Friday, every Friday now. We made it to the new schedule, so it'll be Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so hang out and be a part of the family. All right, think about your person because you're getting a special setup here. We got 2 decks coming out, so I'm going to use clarifiers for you on this one. Something led me to it, so let's go. All right. Think about your person. God, give me everything you got for Capricorn. What do we have for the cardinal earth sign, Capricorn? What do we have for the cardinal earth sign? Ooh, your person's in a fluster a little bit, or you are, because the deck was kind of shuffling weird. All right. Yeah, air sign energy. Like a lot of overthinking vibes or something. I think you're kind of guarded right now. Okay. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's find out. Let's do it. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorn. Let's do this. Overall energy is the 5 of Cups. That came out as the overall energy for one of the signs earlier, too. I forget who it was. Was it Taurus? Was it Leo? I forget. 7 of Pentacles into the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may work together. And the King of Cups. That leads to the Page of Wands. It's a bit of the snake energy. There's a little bit of a forbidden fruit vibes that comes off of this, so to speak. I think this person is like wondering if you're willing to give this a chance. Even though you guys are both like really busy people with that 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, Strength card, the Hanged Man, the Emperor. That's all major arcana. Your guys' lives are wild right now. I'd kind of be a little guarded or protected too with that much major arcana. You're feeling the shifts. 3 of Pentacles. It's like, why does everything keep going wrong? 3 of Pentacles, the Magician card. Your guardian angels are with you on that World card to bring an end to this chapter, this cycle of all this, just everything going off the rails crazy, right? Now, you got someone who's coming in here wanting to show you some real love, though. Strength card on the Hanged Man. Pisces and Leo energy on this one. So it's somebody wanting to take it off the ground, but here's what it's telling me is that there's like they're unsure if this other vibe is coming out on the 3 of Pentacles, which this is telling me that either one or both of you guys, it's like one of you guys got a Miranda Lambert crazy ex-girlfriend or boyfriend that's kind of like still stalking on it, right? And the distance is a factor too on that Strength card. You know what I mean? Because it's like somebody living at a distance wants to come your way, but they're having to cut something out, right? Because you told them, like, you're not about to make me a third-party energy. You want to be with me, you got to get rid of what you got going on, right? A little bit of them thinking they could have their cake and eat it too, but I don't feel that. That's the thing. I don't feel that vibe. I actually do think on this one that this is somebody who is already disconnected from another relationship. This is the breakup-er, because I mean the breakup-er already knows about 3 weeks in advance, right? Or 3 months even, that they're already leaving a relationship and disconnecting, which is what led them your way. All right. Maybe they did lie a little bit about being like, I'm already out of a relationship, when in reality they are, but they hadn't totally disconnected and gotten away from it, right? Hey, Mina, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Spinny hugs. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. I'm working on something I have to get out of so that I can come your way with the 6 of Cups, because I'd rather have a deeper connection with you on the Fool card with the Star card. This is just getting started then. So the thing about this, though, on it is that they've been working on not making their work such a priority and working on making more time for you so that you don't feel like your heart and your ways are being taken for granted, which leaves you feeling really guarded, like you don't know how to go forward on this one, right? I think one or both of you guys, for some of you guys, it could be both of you guys, or this is like somebody new that knows of an ex or of a person, and it might be like a weird taboo thing of somebody being like, don't you go talk to Capricorn. Capricorn was mine. And I'm telling you what, normally this person would be like, oh, okay, yeah, bros before garden tools or chicks before whatever. Right? Richard? What? No. Huh? Name? But the thing on it is that this is like, no, you did Capricorn dirty. So I'm coming in this energy and you get to watch me and Capricorn be happy. And so you like, this is like an ex going bye-bye so that you can go be happy. I think this person's going to stand up to an ex for you. That's what I'm feeling off of it. This is like you and this person talking after they've come to visit you after traveling a distance, right? I've traveled for many moons to come and spend time with you, Capricorn. Why is my phone going off? What is it, Capricorn? It's that stupid ex of mine again, wanting to start drama. Could I see your phone? Sure. Justice, if you ever talk to Capricorn again, you can talk to me instead, okay? Nice to meet you. Leave Capricorn alone. You got somebody that's going to stick up for you and protect you with that Justice card on the Devil. That's your major arcana. Look at that. Look at that. The goat's feet are on fire. And the crazy ex, whichever one of you has the crazy ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, they go running, screaming for the hills. It's like the book of Matthew. It's like some Matthew 4 stuff, right? The ex shows up. You can't be with Capricorn. Capricorn, or the ex is texting you, Capricorn, what are you doing? Where are you at? Who are you with? And then this one shows up and like, here, let me handle this for you. And you're like, oh my gosh, yes, right? That way you guys can cut this stuff out and move it forward. Justice card. It works out with a Page of Wands. Somebody embraces the energy and lights a little bit of a fire under the side on this one, all right? Oh, Esmeralda, thank you for being here. Welcome to the fam. Hey, girl in love, what's up? Mercury retrograde, a girl in love. Totally Mercury retrograde. Seven of Swords. No, Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. No. Ooh, into the Three of Cups on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's gonna be hurt. Not physically or literally, metaphorically, because yeah, somebody's getting told, I'm sorry, I'm with Capricorn. Either leave me alone or leave Capricorn alone. And they're coming for you, Leo energy. They're going to protect you like a mama lion or a daddy lion protects its cubs. Age difference could be a thing on this. But yeah, so this person is experiencing an ego death that was needed in order to realize that deep down they want someone in their life. But it's like you found someone in your life and the other one keeps clinging on and won't let go. And like, hey, Capricorn, can I send you some more overly dramatized TikToks and memes about all the massive decisions someone must face? And the other one's like, hey, you want to have some fun? And you're like, I would, except I got this boat anchor dragging me around. And they're like, I'll handle that. May I? Right? And you're just like, they look out for you. You know, this energy is a much more stand-up vibes. They're just slow to proceed because of the energetical tape you two are cutting out. And like you guys have both dealt with a lot of lower energies over the years that have associated with each of you guys. And that's what put it through it. Because the hyper independence had to go away, bye-bye. And this person here is like, it's like you guys both get really busy with work and that, you know, it's like, oh, we'll have time on the second Tuesday of next week, next month and that. But then things start transforming to get this going much faster, okay? Especially when they show up to just come in right for you. Yeah, Five of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. They choose to do the work to come in. You're welcome, Wendy. Spinny hugs. Love you too. Thank you. I actually believe that they're cutting out, whoever has that lower level energy is cutting it out this week. Literally, Ace of Swords. Told you. That leads to a hate text and a communicate Four of Swords. The negative energy gets put into a timeout, while the good energy gets to go forward with the Ace of Swords and communication on the Sun card. I love this. This is going to take off on this one. And the third party energies, whether it's person, place, or thing, is going to finally cut itself away. And they would be totally shocked if you reached out. That's the mind-blowing part on this one. And a side note too, some of you guys have a new incoming digital energy. You might want to keep tabs up on your like digital mail inboxes of your Facebook, your Instagram, or your emails of somebody from the past reaching out. And like, you never thought that would even happen. Interesting. I dig it. Plus you got, oh geez, your Mercury retrograde's busy because you also got somebody digitally reaching out that you've never had a connection with, that you haven't talked to in forever either. Your phone's going to get really busy. Oh my gosh. I hope that helps, Capricorn. You got strong, it could be another Capricorn, but then you got Cancer, Aries, and Libra. Leo's pretty heavy. Scorpio, a lot of Leo, strong Leo. Virgo, Pisces, heavy duty Pisces. I did just get a message to let you know the child will be okay off of that Son of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, so I hope that helps. And I will see you Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern for your individual collective reading. And we'll see where this goes from there. All right. So please hype and like the reading on your way out. Leave a comment. And I love you. And I'll see you next week. I'll see you later on. All right. It didn't pull any energies, Lisa. That's the wild part. The message jumped in and it all came out. Is there anything I can use this deck for? Because it just went through. Let me see. Okay, I see. Lisa, this makes sense. Here's the feelings they're hiding for you with the Ace of Wands. Capricorn, we're going to go a little deeper. Five of Pentacles. This is the whole message. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles with the Chariot. This is interesting. Okay, so even for this energy here, all right, remember that new digital incoming energy I was mentioning? That's this. This is pulling some single vibes off this, that you will meet somebody that does kind of take off rather hot and passionate at some kind of a party, an event, or a wedding. You go to somebody else's wedding and you meet somebody through that, but you have something that takes off as the Ace of Wands, almost like the way that the whole reading started, that in the Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, it actually winds up being a peaceful, communicative energy. All right. So this shows through something. You're meeting somebody in the next week, 1 to 2 weeks. All right. That comes in, makes an offer, Ace of Pentacles, that winds up being your forever, that goes 10 Pentacles. Bonus points of real estate's involved on this. All right. But it does come through. And for the Capricorns on this part of the reading, that Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, it's actually that this person returns in this funner energy. And it's similar to the Sag energies, that you guys have about a 30-second conversation because of all the Ace of Wands tensions built up over the time, is that it just leads right to the shut up, kiss me, you fool. And the new person's just going to make all the right moves really fast of like, well, hey, Capricorn, smooth talking. All right. But it's actually a 10 plus years on this. Even this, when you guys come back together and work it out, you enter into a new chapter that goes 10 plus years on that 10 of Pentacles. All right. So I hope it helps. Interesting. I got to remember, and I'll make a note to use this for the Capricorn clarifiers again too on Friday. All right. The blueprint shows you having a lot of fun this coming week too behind the scenes. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. No problema. Piece of cake. All right. I pulled it to use it, but that Ace of Wands, it went in a whole different direction. It's kind of cool. All right. Hope that helps. And I love you, Capricorn. All right. Next up, you're welcome. Oh, yeah, Destiny. I'm probably around Sagittarius season. I'll be getting ready to open them back up. I will be. Yeah. There was just a lot of scheduling shifts getting changed to make things work going forward in that too. But we're there. We're getting there. So, yeah, they will be opening soon. All right. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Reno. No problem. Thanks for being a part of the fam. All right. There we go. All right. Cool. And Aquarius is going to get the Light Seers. 10-4. All right. There it is. Okay, cool beans. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm going to drink some more a little bit. Hold on. Hey, Tracy. What up, girl? How you doing? You are most welcome, Professional Houdini. Thanks for being here. All right, ready? Austin, you ready to go for it? Hi, Sheila. What's up? Hi, Shells. How are you guys doing? All right. Aquarius. We're going to put yours at 3:01:33. Let's do this. That's a nice timestamp. All right. Hi, Aquarius. What are you up to? How's it going? All right. Think about your person, and God, tap me into Aquarius's energy, please, and thank you. And give me everything you got for Aquarius. And thanks for being here, too, being a part of the fam. We will be doing your individual collective reading on Friday, and every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right. So hang out, be part of the fam. All right. What do we got for Aquarius? God, tap me in and give me everything you got for Aquarius. Think about your person, Aquarius. About your person. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. The High Priestess. Oh, be ready. Prepare to be surprised. Expect the unexpected with the Seven of Pentacles. Something that you guys have been planting seeds with each other for a while is getting ready to get started with the World card. There's a seed getting ready to sprout between the two of you guys. Oh my gosh, and I called it with the Empress. The Empress is what gives birth to those new energies. All right. This here is getting ready to go forward. I dig it. All right. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. Single Aquarians, you got somebody going to show you some attention this week too, by the way. All right. 5 of Pentacles is the overall energy. Underneath that, the 10 of Pentacles. In the week ahead, this door is getting ready to be opened up, especially bonus points for whether you or them are in the medical field. 5 of Pentacles is a medical card. 10 of Pentacles is real estate. And with that Sun card, it tells me that you guys move closer to each other in order to be together going forward into a happy union. This door is just getting ready to open up into a 10 of Pentacles Sun card energy. Leo, Virgo, and Taurus. 2 of Cups. Don't forget about Cancer. I know. 6 of Cups on the 7 of Swords. The Emperor. The King of Wands. The 2 of Swords. I just got a message off the Emperor. You're looking out. You're doing better than you're giving yourself credit for Dad. Okay? You're doing good. All right? Stop being so hard on yourself about that. You are really doing good. 2 of Swords on the King of Wands, the 9 of Cups. God is happy with you. Well, Aquarius made God happy right now. They're still healing from a pretty bad breakup. That's what it is. And it's like not getting off the ground so much because they don't want to bring this into things, okay? They don't want to compare you to anybody from their past in that because they've worked really hard to make it out of a very narcissistic situation, okay? Even my female Aquariuses, this is some dude that is straight up down with the female narcissists, okay? Energetical vampires in that they have had to gray walk, ghost, get rid of in that it's not that there's a person in their life, it's the traumatic response. It's like PTSD from what they went through. And believe it or not, you guys are in each other's lives to help each other heal through this. When you're getting stressed out and feeling emotional, it's bringing that vibes that you guys are becoming each other's cheerleaders. So quietly, they just don't want to mess it up and make you the one that got away or the one that has to pick up the slack and deal with their past baggage. King of Wands into the 9 of Cups, right? Now, the 2 of Swords is having a little bit of hope and faith for things to move forward, which they are. And the reason they haven't taken a big step into that one is because this person's on a slightly different level than what you've dealt with before. And the Mercury retrograde is making them want to open up because you've waited for long enough. It's like you've been in a line for take a number for love for so long. It's getting ready to happen with this one. I told you, it's the Hierophant. This is that scene on TikTok. When I saw this, if I wasn't so vain and I actually wore my glasses on camera, I wanted to take this and be like, Hierophant, told you, union, right? That's tender zone. That's tenderizing right there. This person wants you. It isn't your energy that you guys wind up together for this. Oh, thanks, Messenger 164. Spinny hugs. Thank you. Maybe they're widowed or divorced or a breakup that felt like that. Whatever it was that put them through the ringer, right? Hierophant on the 6 of Cups. Some of you might even have a dog or want one. But that's the vibes that they had to stand up and take their power. So they move slowly and are cautious to open up because it is a bit of still coming through what they've been on. And they've been so emotionally beaten up that they wanted to recover on their own. But now you're showing up in their life and it's actually getting them thinking in another direction, okay? And that they'd like to start something with you. They've been quiet and closed off, and I think something about the distance or the age is a part of it. But in that 6 of Swords, going with the flow is leading you guys right towards each other, okay? The Death card and the Strength card reversed. So neither of you guys have actually walked away, but neither of you guys have taken a chance on this yet, okay? Because with what you guys have been through in the past with that King of Swords, it keeps them in an overthinking energy. Whereas you're kind of even a little more open to that than they are. But they were like, I wanted to recover on my own and be ready and be good to go. But then I had to meet Aquarius. And that's why it kind of led to this false start vibes, where it never got off the ground, or you felt like you were stuck in a situationship, or a star card in the Chariot, or the friend zone. But it's changing. Cancer and Aquarius energy on this. Look at that. Some of you guys need an oil change. Chariot energy on the 10 of Pentacles. Did I not tell you that things were changing and going with the flow is closing either the physical or energetical distance between the two of you guys to bring you back together? because the star card here, it's written in the stars for you guys to finish this part of the healing journeys on your own. That's why you felt like you've been stuck in an energetical purgatory for so long, is because the remainders of this is a lesson built for two. You two got to like fix things and work out, so you guys start like doing dishes together in the evening and hanging out and spending time and traveling, finding new adventures together. It's a power couple vibe coming in on this one. And the hyper independence got to be a lot. It's like work just kept getting in the way, or their healing journey. And they're starting to realize it though, where they're like, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm not ready yet. Or like both of you guys, it was just that weird, awkward silence and never making eye contact or trying to figure out where things are going, that now wants to get off the ground and get started. I really feel like this person felt like, and they might even have said it to you, that they were part of the 82% of the world that was like, after what I've gone through, I'm staying single. And they might even have said it to you, not looking for love, not this and that, but you've changed their mind. With the Hierophant of the Three of Cups, this has union in the energy, okay? And with the Moon card of the Five of Pentacles on the High Priestess, they're getting ready to open up and even let you know that they feel bad for how long this has taken to happen and get off the ground. That leads you to the Knight of Wands and the Empress, and you receive the message you've been waiting for to take this forward. And this time the Strength card is in the upright, where they're ready to go. It's that one extra bit of willpower to have enough courage to talk to you, to reach out. They have a lot of fears of being judged for what they put you through and how long they've made you wait. But it's like somebody that got into like a bit of like the pick-me or the MGTOW energies that then came back out of it, programmed, went through a dark night. Now they want like that humble traditional vibe where you guys look out and nurture each other. You know what I mean? Nine of Cups and the Empress. You guys are actually destined for marriage and kids in the future in this one. It's following an energetical blueprint. You guys are just both a little awkward about getting to open up because of how long it's been. And then it's like, well, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. But then when you really need somebody, this is the one that you've always liked. They're always the one that's there for me. Even for those of you guys that like, you guys are online or it's a digital meeting or something and you're at a distance, it's still like that cheerleader, that one that can be there for you when you're down and out or doubting your directions and that, because they've been through it too. You guys actually do help each other through a lot of troubling, trying times, right? And the big thing on this is because of this hyper independent streak, just so you know, especially for those that there's an age difference, is that like they're not good at this anymore. Okay, it's like they're rusty. Oil crown. Like they still think a good pickup line is like, hey, you would look good in 3D. That's my apartment number, right? They're just a little not with the time. You guys are on different vibes where one person opens up more, one person gets it, than that. Could even just be a difference of life experiences or how you guys grow up, because they want something different. Like this is the vibes that like someone that respects their mother or respects their parents and the families and wants to grow a respectful family in the future. 10 of Pentacles going forward with the 3 of Cups. So you guys did wish each other into existence, but early. That this way you get to go forward and come in with the World card to open the door with the Moon card. You just like, you both are very fearful the other one's not interested, or you're stuck in a friend zone or a stubborn zone and trying to out-stubborn each other. But the thing on this is that they're changing their minds, right? Especially for those of you that like they have a hard time making eye contact with you, or even when you're digital, there's like they're nervous and stuff. It's them starting to open back up, and they're like, "Is Aquarius going to be okay with this?" I made Aquarius wait a long time, right? And yet I'm like, yeah, I think Aquarius would be okay with this. They're here for the reading about you. Sun card on the King of Swords. So in that direction, like it just didn't get started here. That's the thing on this one, because you've walked away from enough of the past vibes that you've got a few past people that will reach out, but then you and this new person take things off and go forward on this one. And if it is a past person, you're coming back in new energy, but it's somebody that's opening up and learning how to communicate with you on your level. It's a big thing about like emotional intelligence and maturity and reciprocation. All right. They're ending their stubborn vibes so that they're ready to go forward with you. All right. That's a big part, because like, you know what you want and you're tired of playing games. All right. And in this vibe, like, I think you guys talk about this week so that things can get back on track. I like that for you. Strong Cancer and Leo vibes. Gemini's here, Capricorn, Aquarius, strong Cancer. There is Leo here, probably because Cancer's here. And then you got Pisces and Sagittarius. That's more Pisces. That's more Cancer. That's Cancer. That's Leo. Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Leo. What's up with that? Taurus energy, Leo, Cancer. What the heck? And then you got Aries, Virgo. This person, I don't know where it's at in their chart, but goodness, it's activated. On the High Priestess, okay, on a side note, is that you've got a whole separate frequency that comes in here from the past that like you never made it out of your friend zone or something, that's been totally thinking about you all along, wondering like, would you maybe consider coming out of the friend zone? You got somebody that something just getting ready to start back off again. All right. Do with that what you will, because you will have more than one person reach out during Mercury retrograde, and you might have to quietly, silently decide which direction to go. But you can't make a wrong choice on this one. You know what's up. All right. And remember to drink water. All right. So I hope that helps. Yeah, the past person is still stubbornly, silently stalking you too while they try to figure out what to do. The news person's watch. You guys are watching. Everybody's just watching everybody online. You guys are all keeping tabs on each other digitally, but nobody's doing the 3D movement yet. That's getting ready to start this week. 7 of Pentacles. Watch for the little seeds. Watch for the flirtiness and the first text that comes in and things start moving forward. Your phone going to get busy in the next 7 days from whenever you find this. All right. So I hope it helps. And your individual collective reading will be on Friday and every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam. And please hype and like the reading on your way out and leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji to help manifest. All right. And until next time, I love you, spinny hugs, and peace and love. Bye, Aquarius. See you later. Okay. Granted, they will move your way to, and you guys do wind up living together in the future too. There's nothing left in their neighborhood. They're moving your way. All right. Can't fight fate on that one. Thanks, Aquarius. Oh, thanks, Kate. I'm rubber, you're glue. That means you're the best too. Thanks, Elizabeth. You're welcome. Anastasia, thank you. All right, you guys ready? Pisces, ready for the grand finale? Hey, Sharon, thanks for coming. Hey, Christy, what's up? Miss you guys. Hi. Hey, Michelle, ma belle. What's up? It's Michelle. Santé, monté, vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Oh. All right, what are we doing with Pisces? Who Pisces gets? Pisces gets the shadow deck. Okay. All right, shadow deck for Pisces. Let's do it to it. How you doing, Pisces? What you up to? All right, let's see. Change the banner. And I will post some timestamps in it after this, and we will be doing a Cards and Coffee that will be released 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Hi. All right, I love that. Michelle is such an awesome name. That's a cool name. All right, let's see what we got. To the 122 in the chat, love that like. All right, Pisces, you are going to be at 3:15:35. All right, let's go. What up, Pisces? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. Love that like, hang out, subscribe, hype and like, be a part of the fam. And Pisces, your individual collective reading will be this Friday and every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So hang out and be a part of the fam because, as you know, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. That's why you're Pisces. All right, you patiently wait and listen to all the other 11 assigned problems, and we get to the end and the grand finale. That's you. All right, big time, awesome sauce. All right, so think about your person and tap me and tune me into the grand finale for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Thoughts, feelings, and emotion. What do we have for Pisces? It's 28 o'clock. It's 28:36, Rowdy. That'd be the Australian time zone. I just picked a number. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do this. 2 shuffles, Pisces. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Because if Cancer gets crab claws and Scorpio gets a stinger, you get piranha teeth, shark teeth. Ooh-ha. Let's go. You ready? Here we go. 4 of Wands. The rewards for what you've gone through and a twin flame energy comes in on this one too. You got the twin flame working and returning. Oh my gosh. King of Wands that leads to the 6 of Wands. A successful union and the rewards that come together with the Strength card, something you fought for a while to have happen. And in the 5 of Swords, the silence is actually, it's starting to get to you, right? It's almost like you're running out of things to distract yourself, but it's like, Archer, I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything I can. This isn't going to happen. Nothing's working out right. And my life is in no way where I thought it was supposed to be. But guess what happens in the week ahead? They show up. Even for those of you that with Mercury retrograde has been sitting there like, I don't want to deal with this person. I don't want to deal with that person. I want this person. I want my person. Oh God, that person reached out, Mercury retrograde. No, thank you. Oh God, this one reached out, Mercury retrograde. No, thank you. I just want my person. I just want to go home. Six of Wands into the Four of Wands shows it's coming. You guys will be together in this. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. It's one of my favorite aces. That goes right to the Ten of Pentacles. You are just at the start and the precipice of what's going to go for 10 plus years once you guys work this out. And the Wheel of Fortune shows you both do want to work this out. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. It tells me that you guys are both in a roundabout right now, the card of free will here, that deciding on which way to go, because neither of you guys like the direction that things went with the Fool card to the Nine of Cups on the Death card. It does seem like the shifts and changes that are happening in both of your guys' lives guide you right back together. It's like you guys have to go far apart and then come back together. Okay? It's like you guys are both thinking of a way to get this going, Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The changes that you've gone through are bringing in a complete new start for you guys. You will find out why stuff has been going so wrong and the changes that you're like, I didn't want to have to do this, and it's struggling and frustrating. You're going to get cleared into this as to why it happened that way. Okay? That allows us to come back in and get right, because it's become too much, right? You keep trying, you keep like nobody meets up to your expectations except that one person. And it's like with this retrograde, you've got a couple options in the direction you go, but you only want to go in that one direction. Fool card to the Nine of Cups. It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. So neither of you guys are sleeping because you keep dreaming and thinking about each other. And that's what leaves you thinking about them more than usual, because you're tired of things being up in the air and never knowing what to do, where to go, and what's going on. You want that stability. You want to know the direction things are going, because you've dealt with enough bad energy for so long that you're tired of having to transform and keep changing and keep molding. You want somewhere to set down your roots and someone that just accepts you and loves you for you, right? You don't have to act a certain way or talk a certain way or be a certain way to fit in with a certain crowd. You're like, I know that there's somebody out there that loves me for me and just lets me be me. And it's supposed to be them. Death card. This transformation for the two of you guys is what gets you there. And this happens during Scorpio season. And that Four of Wands is the 11-11 card, which means this 11-11 portal is just getting things started to clear the energy to bring in that Six of Wands for you guys. So it can work out. See, they're doing their best to try to keep a brave face, and in the energies, they're not. Their life's not the same without you any more than yours is with them. Because you wanted this new start. You jumped on it. You were ready to go for Ace Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, and you're like, why don't I still want it to work this way? Because it's what you want, right? You wanted it to be with them. Some of you guys got the new start and don't want the new start. But it's like, what am I supposed to do, right? You want someone that respects you and gets you. See, the Devil to the Ten of Wands on the Moon card. Secretly, neither of you guys wanted to walk away from each other. And one of you guys, I mean, roles could be reversed in this, but one of you guys are like playing that like everything that you got is what you wanted, but in reality, it's not. Cancer Pisces energy is really strong on this one, but Capricorn and Sagittarius is too. And like the devil got in the way on this. Maybe even people casting spell work or bad stuff onto you guys that caused the devil to come in, because this was going to be an amazing long-term relationship. But there was still stuff that needed to get finished. Maybe there was an addiction issue, drugs, alcohol or something, spending money, anger management problems, or hyper independence, right? Because it's got a little bit of like an avoidant type of an energy. Because this was going in the right direction, and neither of you guys wanted to have to do this fresh start, clean vibes, but it was needed in order to get the Ace of Cups, to get the real love, because they weren't treating you right. They were taking advantage of your heart, and they weren't letting you be you, right? Well, Pisces, you got to do this or do this or do that, and you got to fit in with this net. And it's like, can I just be me? right? If they love you, then let you be you. That was what was needed on the Seven of Cups into the Page of Wands. It leads right to the Ten of Cups. You guys both do want this with the Page of Cups. So here's the thing, is this Mercury retrograde is taking that Ten of Cups, Pisces energy, and turning it into the Ten of Pentacles, right? Because the Ten of Cups is when it's up in the subconscious, 12th house. That's you, right? But this is during this retrograde by free will choice that you guys are both going through. Like, it's like what you feel like are a fresh start or you're on your own, but yet it's actually still you two coming back together. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, that means this is like the 9th reading that has 3 aces, 111. So if you're seeing a lot of repeating ones, you or your person are born on the 1st or the 11th, angel number 111 is coming in, and we're only 1 ace away from 4 aces. Okay? Some of you guys could be born, you or them, on the 9th, 13th, 31st, the 10th, the 1st, the 18th, the 10th, 15th, 7th, 27th, the 10th. A lot of 10s, a lot of repeating 10s. If I remember right, that came out for Cancer. Was it Cancer or Gemini? I don't remember. I think it was, or both, or yeah. Because you got all the repeating 10s too. That's bringing the 10 of Cups into the 10 of. You got all the 10s and all the aces coming up. That's some heavy energy. You guys have a deep connection. This might be like a, geez, make up a name. Twin flame, soul mate, dude, blah, 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 blah. That stuff. You know, it's wild. All right, let me see what's going on this one, because it's like the fact that they would never listen to like reason. That's like what's gotten the better of them, I think. Yeah, Tower card. This tower was needed to completely reboot everything, though. It's a complete change. It's not over yet. Yeah, Queen of Cups. That's unconditional love. That's real love, along with a little bit of forgiveness. I do see a combo. Yeah, Eight of Swords. They would do it right now. But on this with the 5 of Cups, to the like, it's like you guys are both Eight of Swords, quiet in reality, trying to play like you guys are just fine, don't want each other. It's a little bit of arrogance when deep down inside, behind the scenes, you both want each other. Right? That's starting to change. That's what's coming this way with the 7 of Pentacles. For those of you that know they already chose someone else, it didn't happen. Yeah, Empress. They're still with you. Okay? That's the thing. 9 of Swords. They were lying. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. They lied, right? What? No. That's something they really needed to work on, Tower card of the 8 of Swords. Because you know how they were lying? Pisces, I have had so much better than you, and I have lost so much great in my life that I don't even care about you. They were so freaking lying. They had nobody lined up. They called your bluff and they lost. Don't take them to the casinos. Some of you guys, that was the addiction. They were addicted to the gambling or the spending of the money. But yeah, they were lying. They had nobody else. They wound up at a friend's house or a sibling's house, or they burnt every bridge. Like, you were all that they had left. Nobody else put up with them like you did, right? They were lying. They really didn't have anything. Some of you guys, this has been going on for a while. Could be the next, could be no time in tarot. Some of you guys is like too recent, like 2 weeks, 2 months, 5 years. There's no time in this one. It's a person on your mind, because the story is not over between the two of you guys. This karmical energy is bringing you guys in after the work was done. Okay, so it's kind of like the more lessons that were learned in the separation than what you guys ever thought they would, in order to come in and get it right this time. There was a lot of lessons. You know what you dealt with. Don't think for a second that just in the silence, all of a sudden they magically healed themselves, moved on, and they married a rock star or something like that. Nope. Even for those of you that cut this person off, they didn't move on. They also never thought you'd cut them off, and their life is lost without you. Straight up. Straight up. I do not care one bit, Crosswatcher, what you picked. Yeah, 4 of Cups reversed. Yeah. See? I don't care what you picked over Pisces. Pisces was the right choice. Very foolish energy and an emotional intelligence and stability that closes out the old chapter, and with the Page of Wands comes your way, so you two can work this out. Whatever the vice was that they chose more than you, whether it was a person or it was the devil, anger, person, place, or thing, a mindset, actions, whatever, it's like they needed to go that route to pay that energy off. For some of you guys, it was just like the workaholic vibes. Oh my God, make time. Don't make promises to Pisces and then never sit your phone down. Spend time with Pisces, Four of Pentacles, that leads to the Three of Cups. You guys will work out with this Page of Cups to get past that chapter. All right. So they're not happy with where their life was going. Their happiest moment was with you. Whoever turn it is to reach out next is going to do so. And that allows this chapter to build and go forward with the Page of Cups to get you guys to the outcome that would had to happen. All right. Couldn't keep lying to you, and they had to start keeping promises. It's a very big lesson in emotional intelligence and maturity for the both of you guys to be able to close out the chapters of your exes and the people that you guys dealt with in order that you guys can go forward without having to like constantly cut each other off in the future. Leaving that cycle behind because it is so last cycle. It's not fetch. Ha! Anyways, and coming into this new chapter that it's like, it's the energy of not going to bed angry and actually taking the time to calmly communicate things out instead of making up lies and getting hot-headed and using words in bad ways. All right. They're paying off the karmic debt. They're going to show back up for you the way you always thought it would be, the way it was supposed to be. It's not over. All right. The cycle in the chapter is that leads you into a loving era of your life. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Do we have all? Where's that Ace of Wands? Okay. We got to pay attention in your reading. We got to definitely pay attention to your reading this Friday. Where's the Ace of Wands? I want to know where these ones at. Where you at? Where you at? 4-1. It's right by the Chariot. Oh, it's deep in the middle of the deck. All right. So whether it's a physical distance or just an emotional distance, with it that far down in the middle of the deck. See, with it that far down in the middle of the deck, I got a feeling this week ahead, they're going to part those sea of red flags like Moses to come your way. You guys still have an Ace of Wands for each other. I love it. Anyways, Pisces, I hope that helps. You got strong water placement energy here, all right? You got strong Cancer, strong Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, could be another Pisces for some of you guys. There's a lot of Pisces energy here. Does seem like heavy duty Cancer and Pisces energy. But then you've got Leo, Aquarius, High Priestess is more Cancer and Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. And also we've got some, that's Taurus a little bit. All right. I hope that helps. Your reading is going to be very interesting this Friday. I can't wait for it. So hang out. Please hype and like this reading. Leave a comment down below, even if just an emoji. You know, interact, be part of the fam. I love watching you guys all interact in the chat. I jump in when I get the chance to. And hype and like the reading. Subscribe, be a part. I'll see you for your reading on Friday. All right. So until then, Pisces, peace and love, spinny hugs, and I love you. All right. We did it, guys. Thank Melissa Justice, Pav24. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys all so much for showing up. You guys are awesomeness. Sunshine, all my mods, thank you guys for your modding. Rohama, Janet, Mac, everyone. Love you guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Valeria. Thank you. And remember too, this will resonate to any and all placements in your chart because my placements, we practice fair housing here. Judgment free zone. I don't care where it's at. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Neptune, Pluto, part of fortune. I don't care. We read for all signs and placements equally. So it's to resonate for any placement in your charts. All right. And the fun part about Archer's readings is if you actually watch it from Aries all the way to Pisces, you find out this reading is basically a Bob Ross painting that it tells the entire story. Anyways, I don't know. It is what it is. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here, for hyping, liking, being part of the reading. We will be doing cards and coffee here on the channel, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then we'll be back starting tomorrow with Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Wednesday will be Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Thursday will be Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Friday will be Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I really should be able to recite that without even thinking about it. Shells, Spinny Hugs, thank you. Melissa Justice, you guys are all awesome. Caitlin, thank you. Hey, what's up? SSN. Spinny Hugs, guys. Spinny Hugs. All right. Have a good one and like and share the live. And until next time, I love you and I will see you then. All right. And on that note, I love this deck. Peace and love.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything